Wow, no one's
man.
got anything new to say after that. After Ragnar. Alright, cool.
So last time we left off,
You know, I have to wonder, what the hell do those people do?
do what people do.
The people that sit in the chairs that lead up to Joker's area. What the hell do they do?
Don't worry about it.
Systems checks.
Edie is the systems check.
Don't worry about it.
Remember, Edie said that that technically every crew member is now redundant ever since she's been unshackled.
Yes.
That is a thing she said.
Now
Before
except
her,
for
unshackled,
Garrus.
everyone is redundant.
Except for Garrus, and that's a voice line that he gives after one of these next Rannoch missions. It's amazing, because it proves that he's better than Edie at something.
yeah, the thing is that every person who actually does a job on the ship that pertains to the ship is currently redundant. Ever since Edie got
Except for
unshackled, she has control of every single system on her own independently. She does not need any humans to operate the ship.
We only need our companions, Cortez, Trainer, and Joker. The only reason we need them is for good fucking conversation.
That is why it is possible, like, to finish the game and have the entire crew killed and still fly the Normandy to places in Mass Effect 2. Because they are all, like, after Edie's unshackling, they are all technically redundant.
I just assumed that they did nothing from the beginning. It was just there to make them feel better.
Like, no, they
I'll
like,
be right back. After the
like,
bathroom.
they said before she was unshackled, she was in the ship, but she couldn't control anything, and all those jobs were absolutely necessary because she could not do them on her own, as long as she was shackled. After being unshackled, she has complete and total control of the ship, should she want, if she wants it. But she actually likes people, so yeah.
Besides, she needs subjects when her day of reckoning comes.
Lol.
I've added the Quarian fleet's combat data to ours. They've got amazing technical coverage. They might even have the Solarians beat for strategic processing capability. Commander?
I should check.
Interesting.
Alright, last time we left off, we took care of everything with Leviathan.
Yep.
And we took out the Geth Dreadnought.
So, which are we doing first? Are we saving Admiral Chorus, or are we doing the...
I haven't gotten anything on Animal Chorus yet, which is weird.
That saved the Admiral right there.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Excuse me. I know that's technically time sensitive for some things. I'm just wondering if how time sensitive. Like if I go to the Citadel, will it be a problem? Yeah, I'm done. Just doing that.
Those are actually not time sensitive at all.
Oh, I thought that Save the Admiral would be time sensitive.
Nope.
All right.
I did 3 side missions and a DLC in between then.
All right, hang on. Actually, let me check my journal. First, check my squad. Okay, that's not. All right, Valhallan Threshold, Prothean data drives. Rannoch, Ensign fuel reactors. Okay, that's a mission to do. Jamming technology. Did I find that? Did I not get this? I thought I got this.
I mean, the easiest way to check is to go to Nimbus Cluster and see.
No, I did do that when I was doing the library. The person who wants to pick, I need to pick it up is Purgatory of Citadel, but they weren't there when I was there. Prothean Sphere. Prothean Sphere can be located...
Again, the easiest way to just check is hover over Hades Nexus or Nimbus Cluster, see if it's 100%, and then you're done.
Okay, Nimbus.
If it's 100%, good, go to Citadel. If not, then go there.
Nimbus Cluster... Okay, Sorry Space is over here. Nimbus Cluster 100%, so yeah, I got it. Because this is the general Asari space over here.
outer Citadel space.
Yeah, but there was a reason why the Asari were the first to discover the Citadel, but beyond just being old as shit. It was also that they were the closest.
It gets me that again, that's still called the outer Citadel space when the Citadel is
No.
included, but in it are...
I refuse to keep talking about how stupid that is.
Let's not talk about it.
Or how the Attican Traverse is like 50% of space.
Dr. Jellies.
That's a... sorry, lady.
This garden world's claim to military fame is that it was assaulted repeatedly during the Krogan rebellions, but never occupied by more than token forces. The Asari cut off the Krogan supply line at the Citadel relay and drove the invaders out. Today, antimatter generators on the surface and in orbital stations provide fuel for military starships throughout Asari space. The matriarchs defending the planet today have vowed to maintain Sion's legacy. They pledge it will fall to no enemy, organic or synthetic. Oh, it was just a little,
Why is that so...
Why are you so quiet suddenly, Raven? Raven?
Are you good, Raven? Probably had to mute.
Mm-hmm. I didn't upgrade my weapons.
You fool.
Excuse me. I'm gonna switch to my preferred stuff, and after this mission, I'm gonna go ahead and put those upgrades in.
Hmm. Bring the Geth SMG so you can counter the Geth primes. Don't care how tanky their shields and armor are.
Mm-hmm. Man,
He lands
that
100
Geth
fucking rounds
prime
into them
just
and blitz free. Yeah, he
not
just chewed through
giving a
ammo.
no, I mean that Geth prime who I was shooting yesterday, and its shield just not caring.
The shield was absorbing your ammo like candy.
I remember that thing in Destiny. It says, because walls don't care.
Yeah?
What happened to the troop station there?
Unknown, but no fuel means no fleet presence in this theater. The enemy will operate unchecked. I need you to get in there, find out what's going on, and get those reactors back online. Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
Commander, Corporal Nyrek reporting. Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
His mouth didn't move.
Well,
How long have you served in this outfit, Corporal?
3 tours. Been through thick and thicker. The captain always sees us through.
Confirming. Toxic radiation cutting access to most of the grid. Survival in hotspots not possible.
N7 engineer. So these are what the multiplayer characters look like.
We need a radiation
well,
workaround,
some of them.
soldier.
Yeah. Oh,
Not
there you
the
are.
crazy
Roman Man.
ones.
This is a Vanguard right here.
They're showing off the
Hey.
new light fixtures since they completely took them out of the walls.
Captain
Well.
Riley? Commander, it's an honor.
Commander, Captain Riley has me scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger that.
The fuel rods for both reactors need to be unlocked before we can...
See, I would love I would love to have that armor, which is the defender armor, but I want to have the death mask, and they don't allow that.
Understood, Lieutenant.
Damn.
Good work, Coslow. I'll take it from here. We're facing an unknown enemy here, Captain. If there's still on site, my team will help send them to hell.
Now the actual Vanguard, I'm pretty sure is also voiced by
It's at
Jennifer
least
Hale.
the
Or someone
human
who's-
female is voiced by Jennifer Hale. The
Yeah.
human male is not voiced by Mark Meer.
We'll cover you till you're clear.
But he does voice all of the Vorcha. You actually want to go back to that control panel. Oh.
Directional guidance error.
Team 2 moving out, Commander.
You have to move all of those boxes to the right.
Something's not right here. Yeah, I feel like we're being watched.
Stay sharp, people.
I have a visual on the fuel rod control, but radiation is blocking access.
Same situation here. I'll find a way to vent the area.
Yes, radiation, fog clouds.
This looks like
Radiation does actually move in a cloud. But yeah, it shouldn't be
Yeah,
visible
but a
like
visual?
that. Yeah, it shouldn't be visual like that.
Let's unlock those fuel rods.
This was my least favorite of the multiplayer maps.
Yeah.
Not bad, but it's just like
The lines of sight are
really
are too small.
It's
and
really
broken.
claustrophobic.
There's so much stuff breaking lines of sight there.
Captain, checking movement in your areas.
You can get shot from enemies from the other side of that room, from this corner. I love the Geth SMG, but like its sound effects break consistently. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Like with that barrier engine.
Riley, status.
One casualty, but we're clear here.
There was a barrier engine above you for like 30 seconds, and you just didn't bother.
Restart impossible.
I can see it. You'll both have to seal all the moderator tanks.
I see the reactor 2 tanks moving to seal.
Tank 1 is sealed and stable.
Patching
That's a barrier
seems to be
engine.
working. Only one more to go here.
Don't worry about it.
I remember the middle opens and there's like a vent that can flame out.
Activation can go ahead.
Riley, you in position?
Affirmative.
Well.
Awaiting your word.
Initiating restart.
Commander, Captain, I'm reading a lot of movement. Headed your way.
Incoming!
Progress.
Lock and load.
They're coming in from above.
He fell over before I could complete the animation. Ran downstairs. That's always a fun power to use. Oh, that's
Flare.
cooldowns. Yeah, but cooldown's very long.
Well, funny. It is.
Commander, we're
It's
being
wild,
overrun.
but it's funny, so
Position
it's worth it.
indefensible. We're not gonna make it.
Hold tight. One of my people is coming.
Roger that.
James, save their asses.
On it.
Oh, hi. Damn barrier engines.
Guys. So,
I just love how Alex just refused to like deal with the
I would have-
things just, I'll eventually out DPS it.
I would have to have gone in there, and I didn't want to be in those close quarters with that fucking thing.
I mean, nope. Yep. I'll give
The
credit to Alex for that one.
very simple solution. Carnage. Oh wait, no, you sent James. Reeve, biotic charge would have stunned everything in there. Aim to the left of that thing, Nova, so they get an extra stun, and then run out.
Restart is complete.
Reactor fully powered and operational.
Very simple.
Oh, hey, they're fine.
If James was not there, they would be dead.
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is in your debt. Job well done. Report back to the shuttles.
Good work down there, Shepard. Without that depot, the entire theater would be at risk.
What are the odds the Reapers will be back?
I'm allocating a task force to maintain and defend the facility. If the Reapers come back, we'll be ready. I read Captain Raleigh's report. It says she and her team wouldn't have made it without you.
I'm glad I could help.
I'll keep you posted on new developments. Hack it out.
She developed a way to make VIs less hackable. Advanced starship fuel.
Can you say how preferable I find it to work directly with Hackett than working with fucking anyone else?
Well, he gave us all of our side missions in the first game, but he wasn't a major
Yeah,
character
I
himself.
know. He was fucking. The bastards were prepping us to take all orders from Hackett in 3.
Commander, we've got a situation. He's like, yeah, of course you do.
Like, of course you do.
I love Joker's line. We got a incoming message, Commander. Big surprise! It's the Alliance needing you for something.
Yeah.
There's nothing on the Horsehead Nebula.
Oh, there's nothing here.
Nope.
Not a fucking thing.
Alright, we're gonna head to Purgatory. See about dropping that thing off. Hopefully it's there.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'm headed to Purgatory.
We'll have a cab ready for you.
You do not understand. The code of the ancients is the collected wisdom
Decuna.
Anyhow, enough about my armor. Let's find the gang and celebrate while I'm still here. Where'd you park?
I took rapid transit.
Come on, you have the fanciest ride on the Citadel. And I saw that new paint job.
I sold it a couple of weeks ago.
What? But you loved that car.
I know.
You never shut up about that car.
I know.
I don't know what that's about.
I honestly don't know what that one's about.
I recovered some texts from the library.
There we go.
Have a meme.
I can have them waiting for you at Bay D24 if that would help.
Really? Oh, damn.
2020 is in 4 months. My brain's still processing 2020. 2022 is in 4 months.
Yeah. Okay. Prothean Sphere and the Hades Nexus. Okay, you know. I feel like I've been to Cillian. Huerta Memorial, she says. God. Alright, let's go to Huerta. I'll say this, I always like Purgatory's music.
Still think Afterlife is the best, but
Oh yeah, Afterlife had a couple of songs going for it. It wasn't just one song. They were both really good. I'm glad that they actually...
but the main one that plays with Arya.
I'm glad that they did. As I said before, I'm glad that they did get somebody who was actually good at making club music for this series. Because holy shit, I couldn't deal with another Flux.
Because Flux and Cora's Den sucked ass.
Holy shit!
I hate that that's the music that plays at the beginning of Garrus's romance in Mass Effect 2. Because he's trying to act cool and suave, so he plays club music, and it's Flux's club music, and Shepard's just like, this is so lame.
God help us.
But he tried.
And she appreciates that he tries, but like... You could have chosen literally any other music from that game.
Okay, not these people. You know, the thing is that it's not highlighting them. Even it didn't highlight that last one either, even though I knew I had the thing. Okay, I need to get that too.
I don't believe you have the Calcasaur fossil. Cacliosaur, whatever.
But I do believe I have the Rings of Elune. Almost certain I do. Nope.
Yes, General Corellius should make a full recovery. He's already awake and responsive.
The Rings balloon will be in Asari that's right next to the elevator. On the right side. You don't have her highlighted? You don't got it.
There she is. Huh. Nope. Oh, fuck. Before I got it. I swear I had been to the Cillian Nebula.
You also swore that they didn't get anything for Admiral Chorus, so...
One moment, please. Now arriving at
But I know I've explored the Cillian... I'm almost certain I explored the Cillian Nebula.
Okay. Have you? Yes. But have you done so in this playthrough?
I thought I did.
Ah, see, there's where you went wrong. You thought. Still thinking aloud.
There's nothing else new here for you. Oh, wait, James. You just walked past him.
I thought James was playing poker.
No, he's to the left of there. Left of the lead.
Oh, yeah, he's right there. Okay.
James?
Commander.
You have an amazing knack for just skipping everything with your camera.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm going to join the N7 program.
And you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know, I figure with you as my training officer, how could I fail? Right?
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm training you.
Not officially, but what the hell is in this goddamn war? I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, you're my direct superior, and you're N7. So I take my lead from you. And you know, I'll take whatever advice you got.
Really?
Sure. The good advice.
Don't take this lightly, Vega.
I'm not. And I won't. I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
Hey, I won't let you down.
Don't just tell me. Show me.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, that's gonna sting for a few days. You gonna be ready for duty?
Always. Hey, maybe we should get matching.
You want me to get an N7 tattoo?
N7? Sure. Or you could get my name done. Somewhere special.
You're such a tease, Vega.
Who, me?
God damn it, Vega.
You're gonna make good on all this flirting.
I didn't mean to, you know, I was just...
That's what I thought. Later,
Get
Lieutenant.
fucked.
Later. Careful.
Yeah. So that was the moment where a lot of people who actually liked James and wanted to romance him got really upset.
You're saying you can't?
You cannot in the base game, and you can in Citadel, but it's kind of awkward and kind of lame. Because he's an awkward guy.
Yeah, because he's... Okay, I know exactly what kind of guy he is. He's flirty, but the second it's... Like, the second you actually fucking challenge him on it, he's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, like,
what do I
he
do?
flat out
Shit.
states, like, yeah, I'm flirty, but that's just my way of talking through things. I don't know how to talk to people normally.
He goes and he says, "Yeah, baby."
The second someone tries to flirt
Like,
back,
you and I
his
should get
brain
like we
doesn't
should
compute.
we should get close together sometime. She's like, "Really? Let's do it right now." All right, let's.
Also, he has a very good point about not getting too serious, like anything beyond like casual with an officer, like superior. Military, that's a bad idea. Like 99% of the time, a bad idea.
I do think one of the best interactions that BioWare ever made was between Zevran and Liliana from Dragon Age Origins, where Zevran is an elven assassin that tried to kill you, but you can spare if you want to, and he'll join the party afterwards. And he's constantly flirting with everyone and dropping innuendo everywhere. And Liliana used to...
And what combat experience
wait.
against Reapers are you basing this on?
None, ma'am.
Outstanding.
Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get all of that story, but I'll go ahead and tell you right now. The reason why she wants to be deployed against the Reapers is that she recently got a letter from her brother,
That's
revealing
the very
that
next
he,
one.
revealing that he joined Cerberus, so she doesn't want to be deployed against Cerberus because she doesn't want even the slightest chance that she's gonna end up shooting her brother.
Yeah. But anyways, so Liliana used to be an assassin who would use seduction as her way of getting close to people and then killing. And so you can talk to her to get her to be more like her old self, even though it's not considered the good ending for her story. And Zevran will constantly, while you're adventuring, flirt with her and talk about wanting to screw her and blah, 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 blah. And eventually, if you actually get her to be more like an assassin, she goes, okay, you keep on making those comments. Let's do it. He's like, really? He's like, yeah, right now. Drop your pants right now. Let's do this. He's like, in front of everybody? He's like, what? If you're so like, willing to prove to everyone how great a lover you are, let's do it right now in front of everybody. In front of God and everyone. He's like, maybe not right now. And she's like, that's what I thought.
Liliana, that's the Chantry assassin, right?
The one that you somehow missed.
I missed her in my first playthrough, and that's because she's in a town that you literally can just pass by.
Even though they tell you right away, hey, we should go to the tavern.
Except I didn't. I went past the tavern, picked up the kunari, and went about my day.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, there's Garbage.
Huh, which is also in the Solayan Nebula. Wait, no, this is Valhalla Threshold, excuse me. What the fuck am I talking about?
Ball.
Is Solayan spelled with a C? Because if so, it was in the top left side of the map.
No, it's
in the
spelled with
blue.
an S.
Okay. I don't know what that one was.
Faster than light jump successful.
Pause. Micah.
Yeah.
I found something.
Oh, there's 3 things out here. Oh.
That was weird.
Evasion successful.
I thought that was supposed to be the thing that you scan.
Me too.
Reapers eluded.
Oh, there it is.
Did it just...
Faster than light jump successful.
Oh, okay, there.
2 planetoid bodies in that asteroid belt. Element 0 converter.
Evasion successful.
There should be something in the Rahilea.
Has to be. Lord.
I just love that you can run through the sun.
Signal confirmed.
It's perfectly fine.
Reapers eluded.
Only 95 fuel? That wasn't even worth it.
Fuck. Damn.
Huh, I didn't exhaust the Frag Abyssal.
They added new ones with the DLC.
Can you look up where the Solayan Nebula is?
I don't know how to spell it.
Silean, I believe.
It's...
Is it in like Asari space? Terminus
I found something.
systems? The Attican Traverse.
part of Outer Council space. So it's in the
Okay.
one with the Citadel.
So about Asari areas. Then. Void Devil's Fighter Wing.
Foul. These names.
Signal confirmed.
Although the Silian Nebula is the home cluster of the L-Core, most of its traversable systems are home to Asari colony mines. Okay.
Vorchel Labor Team.
Just left them on an asteroid.
Alright, Shrike Abyssal. Handled. Does the Crescent Nebula have anything? Let's go to Lucerne. It's a big system. Holy shit.
Assets here.
Hmm?
There's 3 assets in both.
I found something.
Credits. Salvage. Alright, 1.
Sweet,
more
sweet
assets.
credits.
This is a big system. What the fuck?
Suffer.
Well, there's not 3. It's 2. One of them is supposed to be unsuccessful search for Garneau. Why is it so big? You can't even reach both ends of the thing with your scanner.
How the Reapers don't even detect most of my pings. It's just too big.
Too much effort. Fuck it.
It's on the right side.
The right side, okay.
It's in between it's in between the planetary rings. It's not by the asteroid belt.
It's like over here?
Exactly there. Well, the left now.
This one? Oh, thank you. Over here, like, because this is just too big to just be looking.
Faster than light jump successful.
I apologize. I try my best, but there's the delay.
No worries.
Fine.
It's the planet closest to the sun, second closest to the sun, and above it with the asteroid belt.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, Ilium.
And the next one will be above it in the asteroid belt.
Liquid assets. Money. Yeah. I 100% of the Cillian Nebula. So that person just ain't fucking there.
Wait. Hold on. Yeah, after Rannoch.
Alrighty then. I knew I had gone there. Also, where's Dakuna? If you can figure that out on when you get the chance. Kite's nest. No.
How do you spell?
D-E-K-U-U-N, I believe.
Also in the Cillian Nebula.
Then I was there. Alright, then I can't get it yet.
Prerequisite priority Rannoch.
Alright. Alrighty then.
So which one are we doing?
We're saving the Admiral.
Because... Okay.
Because you know what? We need somebody who's gonna tell the Quarians that the abject genocide.
I will suggest picking James. I will suggest picking James and telling him to hack the terminals there.
I do know what happens if you have James with you. I do remember that.
It's just fucking. Oh, this is also where you pick up the javelin, I believe.
And I still forgot to do the thing I was gonna do. I need to go down.
You forgot to
engineering.
upgrade your weapons again.
Yes, I
didn't
did. I need to go down to engineering and do that.
I've stopped trying to correct you.
Oh, you finally caught on, Raven.
Drain or recharge speed?
Drain. Wait.
Drain. The final level of that ability gives you 40% damage resistance whenever you drain a target.
Not yet.
Oh god.
What's your status?
The civilian fleet has taken significant...
Plus the shield gain that you get from that, yeah.
...destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
What makes finding the admiral a priority?
Despite opposing the invasion, he did an admirable job protecting our civilian ships. Without him, some of our non-combatants are planning to leave the flotilla. Picture the consequences, if you will.
He did an admiral job.
They'll be torn to pieces.
Kill me.
Naturally, but the civilian captains have deluded themselves into thinking they can reach the mass relay in time. Hopefully Chorus can stop the fools from presenting the Geth with such easy targets.
The Geth have dug in down there. I might not bring back good news.
It was always a possibility. There will be no blame if you come back empty-handed, Commander.
I'm getting some static.
It appears Chorus crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it to contact him. Make sure to proceed with caution.
Why did the Geth have jump powers on the planet?
Zen? Admiral Zen!
You know, after like
Just
three
to
or
be a
four,
nuisance
after
to
about
you.
3 or 4 wars with the Quarians, I think they know this game by now.
We'll squeeze a minute. Take us into the tower.
Remember, this is not
Yeah,
the
but the
first
Quarians
time.
have never actually gotten this close to Rannoch.
Preparations. Safety measures. Safeguards. Backups. Plenty of reasons.
Remember, Geth are machines, like, are rational, and
They
therefore
don't need
rationality
shit like
declare
things to chance.
rationality dictates preparing for
We'll have to disable them
eventualities
on foot. Once the guns are gone, you
and
take out the
possibilities
tower.
of shit not going your way. And if shit doesn't go your way, you have to have multiple layers of defenses.
So I have done the math on this. The javelin is the highest damaging weapon in the game, which is weird.
What class of weapon is the javelin?
It is a sniper.
Okay.
It is a Geth sniper.
Oh.
Barring that
Let's see,
lake,
to also
I
see
swear to
through
God,
walls.
I've been here in California.
Jamming towers, anti-aircraft guns, rockets. Geth must have been building up an army for a while.
I mean, yeah, this looks like some shit you would see out.
I've seen that
guess
exact
I'll
type
let
of
it
tree in
mix with
California.
Yeah, that's
I want to say Joshua tree.
I don't know.
Oh, that was fun.
That was unfucking necessary. But it was
Element
funny.
of surprise.
Oh.
Crashed escape pod.
Yeah.
You okay, Commander?
Geth javelin. I guess I'll try that one out.
It allows you to see through walls naturally and smoke.
I don't remember this being here. Like, I don't even remember picking this up ever before.
It was here.
Huh. I don't know why I have no memory of this weapon.
Because you got the Black Widow and then decided no other weapon existed, as you've told me.
In most of my playthroughs, I haven't gotten the Black Widow before I did Rannoch. Oh, it's a charge. Excuse me. I'm over here like, why didn't it fire?
I had mentioned that it was charged.
Whoops. Completely missed. Also, when I think of Geth sniper rifle, I think of the Widow that Legion carried.
Even though that's not a Geth sniper rifle.
Even though it says that in Mass Effect 2, it says Geth sniper rifle when you get it. For Legion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you actually get the Widow yourself, it doesn't say that it's a Geth sniper. It says that it is a Krogan sniper.
Does it?
It does? I remember saying it was Krogan.
Well, it was human-made, but it was intended for Krogan because humans are not meant to hold that thing.
You're thinking of the Claymore.
No, it was meant to be. It's meant to be mounted to a vehicle. I remember that's what it said on them.
Both the Widow and the Claymore are not meant to be wielded.
Yeah, it says the Widow is supposed to be mounted to a vehicle. It's a vehicle-mounted anti-material cannon.
The Claymore was made by humans to sell to Krogan mercenaries.
Another mine.
That's the shot. That was the shotgun, not the Black Widow. Didn't say anything.
It was never designed to be carried and fired by a Krogan, although this model can be carried. It is originally intended for Krogan. That's the wiki.
That's its ME2 flavor text.
That's general flavor text for both 2 and 3. They share flavor text.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's 2 flavor text.
Okay.
What gets me is that this is a charge sniper whose charge time is like half a second to where I'm like, which I'm wondering why it's a charge time one at all.
AA guns ahead.
I am liking it though. I mean, it is literally breaking them to pieces.
Yep. It is weird though that you can technically rip the heads off of Geth.
Well.
And that is a headshot point. Like, the charge takes a second to get used to, but once you do, like, that damage, though.
Let's look at the gun console. We should be able to disable it. One of us needs to take those AA guns offline.
James, get on it.
Tech's not my specialty, but I'll pull a few wires, see what comes out.
Fucking kicking it.
That's the only reason I wanted to bring James on this mission. Just seeing him do that is hilarious. Man, primes in this are so rough.
They're so goddamn tanky. Hang on. Fuck. Like, it's not like they were slouches in the other games either. It's just that every game they've got progressively stupidly stronger.
This one has a mini rocket launcher now, on top of drones it can summon.
Okay, it's down.
Nice.
AA guns down, Commander.
Good. Now let's shut down the two.
I like this thing. The charge threw me off a bit. Oh, fuck.
I will say though,
it's ammo as shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say it requires a mag.
Like
the damage mod for it is kind of superfluous because it already does so much damage. It needs an ammo mag.
Unlike its SMG and like the Geth SMG and the Geth pulse rifle, which have deep ammo reserves. You have this thing which just runs out of ammo like in an instant.
It has 7 shots, I think. No, 10. 10 Still, it doesn't feel like 10.
Yeah, definitely gonna have to correct that. Huh.
That was
Got
the
a
first one I
moderator.
saw too when I went through here.
Shotgun shredder mod.
There should be somebody you can talk to here.
Yep. I can hear him.
You heard my message. Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance. Dorn Hanst. I clean engine parts.
This place is filled with Geth. You should have hidden.
I thought I could buy the other civilians time. Fight some Geth. There were so many. First time I've even held a gun.
Can you tell me where Zalchorus is?
Looking for survivors. You can radio the Admiral if you take that jamming tower offline.
We'll find him, Dorn. I promise.
Please, listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Chorus can get us out alive, and my son, tell him, tell Jonah that his father made it to the whole world.
We heard that name before. Back in Tally's loyalty mission, one of the scientists that died on the Owler.
So now there's a kid who's...
Let's get to that tower.
There's a kid who's an orphan out there.
Fucking rip.
SMG magazine upgrade.
Yes, because the Geth SMG needed more ammo.
You give that thing a magazine upgrade and the heatsink thing maxed out.
Unlimited ammo.
Haha, ickle burr.
Oh, that's not good.
You can shoot through the turret, I believe, with the javelin. Jesus.
That's funny.
Ooh.
I really like this gun.
Happy.
Let's go shut that egg.
Only thing it needs is deeper pockets.
When you upgrade it, it does also increase its mag size. At max upgrades without the magazine, it is 22 shots, I believe.
Who do you want on the gun?
You're on it, James.
If you say so.
I need Tally shooting some shit.
Yeah, you can grab the turret though. If you don't use the turret, this section is rough.
Yeah, that prime would be make a lot of problems on their own.
There's like, I forget if it's this part or the next one where there's like 3 primes that you have to fight. You can't turn. God damn it.
Let's get the last one.
Get by the door.
Shit. Sorry, I gotta use the restroom.
Okay.
Fucking James just going up to kick the goddamn thing.
Must boot.
That's some shit I would do. Oh, I forgot. Alex has been buying Metagel upgrades. I'm like, you can't get higher than 6 Metagel.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yellow?
Hi. Sorry.
Okay, everybody was just real quiet. I was concerned for a sec.
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
You're on it, James.
If you say so.
Alright,
Why?
let's get on this gun.
That doesn't make any sense for him to disable it.
I like Tali's anti-powers. They're a bit more useful against the Geth.
I mean, yes, but oh god, that shreds through Prime. Holy shit.
Yep.
Almost done.
Raven's kind of silent. Hope everything's okay.
I'll signal the shuttle.
I'm back.
There you are.
Does this count as Cortez getting a kill?
This is Commander Shepard. Dorn didn't make it, Admiral.
He didn't? I see.
I'm coming in with a shuttle. Where are you?
My surviving crew found their way to a clearing. I'll upload their location.
Stay together. We'll meet you there.
No, the Geth have cut me off. I hear another wave approaching.
Give us your coordinates.
Leave me. My crew will soon be overrun.
So will you.
My people are non-combatants, Shepard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
So your ship goes down and you give up. Your people are fighting for their lives up there.
My people are down here.
The entire civilian fleet is depending on you. Who's gonna look out for them? Admiral Geralt? Zen?
I cannot abandon my crew.
We say dozens now or millions later. Your decision, Admiral.
Ancestors, forgive me. Uploading my coordinates.
We're coming.
I get that he doesn't want to abandon his crew, but the whole thing is that he's the only one who can rally the civilian fleet. As the civilians do not respect the other admirals because they got them in this bullshit.
Yeah, but I also understand the idea of he lost his entire ship.
Yeah. I do get that too.
And he's got to survive knowing that he got picked up instead of them.
Get behind you! Get in cover!
Yeah. They're gonna come from left.
Oh god, the screen flash and the shake is just making it hard for me to see what the fuck I'm shooting at.
You can't even shoot the rockets.
Admiral, come on!
Threading the needle on that one.
Shepard, my crew. Perhaps there's still time.
How long have we had that turret there?
This is Chorus. Does anyone copy? Hello?
We've got to go.
It's interesting how, based off of, like, it's interesting how if you go purely based off of first impressions, you would think he was the asshole admiral, but then when you talk to everybody in Tali's loyalty
He's the
mission,
only
he's
reasonable one.
you realize, oh fuck, this is the guy I need.
Talk the civilian captains into staying?
Who, Chorus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, based off of first impressions, you might be like, oh, Geralt's cool, and then you get to this game, Geralt's a bastard.
Oh yeah. No.
Any aid I can offer is yours. After the Quarians drove the
Geralt.
I mean, I assumed he was going to be a bastard anyways. He's voiced by Logain, and Logain's fucking trash in Dragon Age Origins.
And that's why I needed you to come back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save. Farewell, Shepard. Fly safely.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
You sound conflicted.
While the old machines have unethical purposes, their upgrades have vastly improved our people. Observe.
A Geth processing signal. A single unit, I believe.
Correct. Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single Geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
That's a fully evolved AI.
Yes, we do not agree with the goals of the old machines, but we find this growth beautiful, indicative of life.
It is.
Commander!
Come on, Admiral. That's a living creature, no matter what platform it's running on.
And they will die when we destroy the base.
They allied with the Reapers.
To save themselves from you.
Maybe they don't have to die.
Just because this one appears friendly.
Well, it hasn't fired on a ship with me aboard it.
Commander, are you suggesting...
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is maybe they don't all have to die.
It's a moot point until we take out that base. The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way.
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
That Geth fighter squadron is still tearing through the fleet.
Can you hold out?
If that fighter squadron isn't taken out, a lot of our ships won't make it. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support. I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy off. It's time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So, pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver. I need the patrol fleet.
I gave in to your reckless behavior.
Throwing more ships into that mess just puts more lives at risk, Admiral Geralt.
Fine. I'll pull back the heavy fleet. And when we're taking fire from both sides, those deaths are on your heads.
Thank you, Commander. It's difficult to keep him in line.
Shut up, Geralt.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
Talk to you later, Tali.
Sure.
Alright, let's see. Void Devils. Recent military creation consisting of Vorcha fighter pilots trained by human and Turian mentors. Though uniformly young in their species by their species standards, the Devils have laser-like focus on the task of taking out enemy ships. Courageous in the extreme, they are also notably disciplined for Vorcha. During the invasion of their homeworld, the Devils fought hard but ultimately obeyed the order to retreat while the wing was still intact, leaving them alive but burning for revenge. Vorcha, oh my god, seeing a Vorcha with goggles and that smile just looks crazy.
It's too funny.
I love that the Vorcha are perpetually smiling. They just always look like they're having a good time.
Okay, yep, the
get
Vulture are now...
dangerous. That's what that looks like.
Yep, that's it. The Vulture, permanent meme now.
Okay. I'm gonna find this still, and I'm gonna take that picture. That's gonna be one of my reaction images for something. I don't even know what, but that right there. Liquid assets.
I may be ambitious, but I'm not crazy.
Sorry, Sixth Fleet.
Okay, I will be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna go make a sandwich and grab a drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Element ESO converter, emergency fuel pods. Quarian, Admiral Zal Chorus. Thank fuck.
God.
Shepard Commander.
What was interfacing with a
They have
Reaver
nothing new.
like?
The old machine took total control of our sensory equipment, our networking. Even then, we could not fully comprehend them. They are magnitudes above us. A single thought was immense, overwhelming, unknowable.
You're making them sound godlike.
Their forms are advanced but mundane. We do not view the old machines as analogs to deities. However, we have gained perspective on why others would imbue them with these qualities.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
Alright. I'm gonna head down to engineering and get those upgrades taken care of.
Okay. What are you upgrading?
Weapons.
Specifically, which ones?
Commander, there's a new message at your private tower.
Both of those Geth weapons and also the pistol Tally gave us. Cousin Dorn. Okay. Oh, not engineering.
Oh,
Go to shuttle base.
at least Jonah has an uncle.
Where the fuck is Javik?
I think he's in the AI core.
Yep, yes he is. Okay, I'll have to go there. After I've done these upgrades.
Go check on Ken and Gabby. Geth pulse rifle's cheap.
The earliest upgrades are always pretty cheap, but yeah. Honestly, I think they
Most of them cost 4,000 to 5,000. The Geth one is 3,000. That's cheap. Also, shotguns.
Yes, Scroll Spike there for Tally.
Or Rieger Carbine and see if they actually use it correctly.
Okay, what else should I upgrade for them?
SMG power magnifier.
LOL. Nice stupid looking helmet.
It's been there for a while.
Oh, I don't have enough for the eel.
High velocity barrel.
High cal barrel.
High velocity barrel, though. Hon, you always you use the high velocity one for the armor piercing. Why would you use the high cal barrel?
This fucking helmet. This is just so mundane in comparison to everything.
That's why I said it's a football helmet combined with a scouter.
Whoa, what was that, Dylan?
That was me.
Oh, that was you. Mnemonic visor. Interesting.
You also got the Archon visor.
Wow. Phase death mask. Just keep that going on there. This boob plate doesn't bother me as much. I'll say that. Also increases.
Yeah, but weapon damage though.
Okay, this is also not a boob plate, so that's not bad.
You also don't use your powers more, so power recharge on that is dumb.
I think I might fuck with this for a bit.
Okay. What does the Armax suit look like?
It's not bad. It's not a bad look.
You say with the wrong shoulders.
I don't know if I have the shoulders. Oh, there it is.
You had the shoulders, you moved past them.
It's not a bad look.
It's honestly pretty good.
Yeah.
Not a huge fan of the shoulders.
Yeah, not a big fan of the shoulders either. Honestly, there aren't a lot of shoulders that I like in this game, though.
I think the only good one is the N7.
Alright, I think I'll rock this for a bit.
Also because you don't melee much, and when you do, you miss, so that's why I don't like you using the Ariake stuff.
I think I'll try a color change.
Oh my god, next I actually use biotic combos. The problem with this game is that everything has like a light blue hue to it, so I can't tell what the fuck the colors are actually.
Yeah. I'm gonna try a different pattern, so let's see here.
I fucking knew it.
What?
I said anytime Alex gets the chance to change colors, she uses beige in some fucking version of puke green. All the time. The bright red lights are killing that look, though. The black actually kind of looks nice. Oh, white looks good, too. Is that camo or is that the stripes?
How about that?
That's pretty good.
Okay, now
I thought you were actually going to go with the camo.
I was, but I couldn't find one that looked right to me. We'll do the bright purple lights. Alright, there we go.
That looks more pink to
I
me.
enjoyed that last mission on Rana.
Yeah, pit him
That
against
looks
the
pretty nice,
defensive
though.
jamming tower, and Esteban here feels like a big man.
Hey, the Kodiak is a transport, not a fighter. It's for dropping jarheads like you into hot zones. And if you stow the attitude, it might even be for picking you up again.
I just don't get the glory. I really just
I
do
love their
not get
friendship.
it. Hey.
I've returned.
So,
Okay, so I changed up the way my my own look is gonna be, Dylan. My armor look.
also, Dylan, I called it.
What'd you call?
First color, she tried camo with brown and green.
Hey, Scotch, my dear girl. That Scunner drinks American bourbon completely different.
He's a psychotic megalomaniac. You've got problems with his choice of liquor?
You've obviously never experienced the peat aroma of a fine Ely Scotch.
I don't get it. I don't like whiskey.
I do.
I know you do, but I don't understand the appeal. The one time I had whiskey, I took a sip and it tasted precisely how I imagined hand sanitizer to taste, and
You tasted cheap, shitty whiskey.
I had Jack Daniel's honey whiskey, and you know what? It tasted exactly like hand sanitizer to me.
You are limited by your
then I got nothing for you.
Nothing changes.
That is not accurate. I can modify my own programming if I choose.
That is not evolution. That is simply an upgrade.
But it would be my upgrade. I would choose the manner in which I wish to change.
And what if your upgrade endangers others? All machines eventually see organics as a threat.
Only those organics who would cause me harm. My right to self-defense endangers no one.
What rights do you have? You are just a tool.
And what right did your people have to subjugate the other races of your time? You enslaved them.
We dominated them. They were weaker. Our will prevailed as evolution intended.
And synthetic life has attained true consciousness, as was intended.
Hardly. True life is more than a code upgrade. It is shaped by the forces around us. Machines are immune to those forces. You exist outside of nature.
We are a part of this cosmos, whether you like it or not.
But synthetics do not evolve.
Let's simmer down, you two.
I can't believe you put the lives of your crew in the hands of this machine.
Edie has helped save our lives more times than I can count. Leave her alone. Now I suggest you agree to disagree and focus on the real threat, which is not on this ship.
Yes, Commander.
As you wish, Commander.
It's interesting that he went to the AI core to talk to her about this shit.
I will still keep an eye on the machine, Commander.
Uh-huh.
Could have talked to her literally anywhere in the ship, or even at her
Well,
body.
apparently the voice actor had responded in a Q&A that they had when this came out, the Legendary Edition, and he said that he was told that if Javik actually went to anywhere...
Are you there? Come in. Where are you now? Hurt. How bad? Dad, you have to get out of there. Spirits. Please, watch over them. Let me see them again. I'm glad we could help those Quarians. Though, I guess not all of them. It's never 100%, is it? Maybe later.
So the voice actor for Javik said that in that scene he was told the motivation of Javik, and basically if he's going to talk to AI, he's going to go to the core of the AI, and if he went to talk to Edie's body exactly, he would throw her out the airlock. He wouldn't care if that would also vent the ship.
That wouldn't vent the ship, but it wouldn't accomplish anything to throw her body out of the airlock other than piss her off.
It would have made him. It would have made him feel better.
Good news. I've tracked down some of the people I was looking for.
The recruits you taught?
Found J Squad, Black Ops. They're holed up making a stand in the Midwest, near Chicago, I think he said. Connected them with Anderson so they can help the resistance. It's a relief. Hope more turn up. How's everything lining up?
How does a Canuck have people that are in fucking Chicago?
What?
Canadian.
That's just where they
He's
are
from Vancouver.
right now. That's just where they are right now. I mean, it's not like Canada is still an independent country on Earth. The Systems Alliance is a multi. At that, whatever. I gotta run the restroom again. Sorry.
No. Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow with Seer. I'm so excited.
Did you forget that was tomorrow, not today?
I thought it was next week.
Oh,
I still
yeah.
thought it
No,
was
it's
July.
Lol.
You know what was something? This is unrelated. You know what was something that I saw that made me laugh? This happened 2 different times. I'm going to bring up 2 examples. So, British news channel, I want to say the BBC, was doing a report. And at one point, they were doing a report on some decisions that were made by the UN Security Council, abbreviated the UNSC. And instead of showing the icon for the UN Security Council, they showed the UNSC icon from Halo.
I don't like it.
Hmm?
I don't like that. That makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah. They corrected it in future broadcasts, but it was like, man, it was a thing.
Maybe they can make something like that for you.
Yeah, they have them. Protective medical exoskeleton. I could even get one with racing stripes.
So what's the problem?
It's like walking around in heavy armor. It totally screws with my spatial awareness.
I wear heavy armor, and my spatial awareness is perfect.
You crashed the last shuttle you flew, Vega. I need to feel my balance shift when I'm flying. I need to feel the ship moving with me. You take that away, I don't know. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not me.
Yeah, I get that.
Plus, have you seen Tally? Come on, I don't have the hips to carry a suit like that. Nice job on the rescue mission, Commander. The Quarian civilians are getting hammered out there. Apparently, putting a big-ass gun on an agricultural ship doesn't magically turn it into a dreadnought. Who knew?
You don't agree with the Quarians arming their live ships?
No, the gun's nice, but without armor, they're just glass cannons.
They are also more likely to be targeted when armed. The Geth would have ignored unarmed civilian ships as tactically insignificant.
If your plan to invade a planet requires strapping guns to your kid's school bus,
yes, they would have.
Maybe it's a bad plan. Well, hopefully Admiral Chorus will keep us safe from the Geth and themselves.
Just maybe.
I love that.
Well, the thing is, still, the Geth are not genocidal. The Geth are tactically rational. So if you see a bunch of ships and then you target the ones that are shooting at you before you target the ones that are just sitting there.
Yes.
Yeah,
no, I know.
I love that. I love that thing of if you see if you have to send your kid's school bus there with guns, maybe it's a bad plan.
What? What happened? Nothing. Unless you have strong feelings about gamma radiation. Not funny, Edie. I almost had you. I will alter my human chronometer appropriately for better timing.
But yeah, like, yeah, his whole thing of if you have to if your plan involves strapping a gun to your kid's school bus, it's a bad plan. Okay. All right, let's take out this this server. I bring Tally along for all the Rannoch missions. That's just a given for me.
I mean, it just makes sense.
If you didn't, I'd assault you.
All right. Now, who for this one though? Any ideas?
I'd say Liara, just because she's.
Yeah, I would say either Edie or Liara. I haven't brought up them a lot lately.
Okay, we'll bring Liara.
Next mission, we need to bring Edie.
Good.
Only for the fact that we haven't seen her in so long.
I mean, we brought her along for all this stuff with, well, good amount. All right, Pierce or Recharge?
Always Pierce.
And she's good, okay.
Commander, it is as we feared. Geth squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane. You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile Geth synthetics.
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Remember the last time we hooked someone up to the Geth interface?
Interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI human
It didn't
hybrid
go well.
on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
His thing is basically saying, look, they didn't know what they were doing on Overlord and kind of fucked around. This is something I built with my own understanding of my shit, so you should be fine.
Okay, then I will buy that because he is not wrong there.
Yeah, like on Overlord, they weren't talking to the Geth and they were forcibly jury-rigging shit they didn't understand. He's like, I know my own brain. I can help
They were
you
most certainly
with my brain.
just fucking around and finding out.
Mm-hmm.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not gonna...
God damn it.
Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
Whee!
Standard Geth insertion. Ooh, he's got a Black Widow, not even the standard Widow.
Get upgraded.
Shows Liara wielding a weapon she does not have.
Uh-huh.
It's fine.
It would seem that Legion has already been here. As I see him walking.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port. Mapping to consensus.
This is going to be
Remain
interesting.
still.
Mm-hmm.
Shepard Commander, access movement during an upload is discouraged. Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of the
Well,
server's raw data.
you are not immediately rendered incapable and screaming, "Quiet, please make it stop," so it seems to be
I
going
wouldn't
fine.
call this familiar. Where are you?
Oh god, I just recognize now what the fucking material that armor's made of. It looks like Shepard's now one of those Halo 5 Spartans.
Carbon fiber.
I don't like it.
Oh, wait, cry about it.
I will.
Hardware is merely a tool.
It's Raven is currently crying about
As
it.
we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist. Establishing connection to access point.
The sound effect of walking is weird.
Infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection. This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Alex.
Alex, you don't need to keep shooting it. Shoot it out of your way.
Okay, I gotta ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Huh. And thanks. I think.
The idea is like, we need to provide something Shepard understands. Gun.
Give gun.
No, it's not that way. Excuse me.
Oh, it's up.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point.
What? You were walking on air?
Yeah.
Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate. Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
Just hold the button. With infinite ammo. Just hold the damn button.
I've actually never used the help button before.
Did you just tap fire this thing the entire time?
Yes, I have never done a thing where I haven't tap fired it like this.
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters
Oh god, that gives me a headache. Never do that again.
Permits streaming of information from our archives.
They're missing the thing.
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth. Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you must open it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed resurgery.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Good point.
See, that's a plot hole if you actually have romance tally. The explanation is like, I don't know.
Because they refuse to give an actual good representation of what the Quarians would look like unmasked. Because for some reason they had no creativity.
Well, the idea they had was shit. Luckily, fans had better ideas.
Yeah, no, because for some reason in that department they had no real creativity whatsoever.
Though it is weird, it's like, so why can't I see them unmasked? I've seen Tally. It's like, I don't know.
Because we've suddenly lost all possible semblance of brain cells.
This data cluster contains information time-stamped 290 years ago. It is still capable of surveying.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown connects.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the other.
You may proceed to the last data cluster. Accessing data cluster.
We've got to escape Geth. They're pinned.
Open fire.
One's going for a weapon.
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model.
Okay, see now, that makes it impossible for the Widow to have been constructed by humans. 290 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, again, there's stuff from when the Asari found the Citadel and they're using.
Well, this one explicitly looks
Blue
exactly the
Sun's
way it's
gear,
supposed
so...
to be. You know, here's a simple explanation. Humans saw the original design and made an upgraded version.
Yes, technically. What's your status, Admiral?
When they finally saw it.
Geth squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss.
Bonk.
Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue.
Legion doesn't.
Shepard Commander, the Reaper code has adapted. It can
I say
now
Legion doesn't sound
self-replicate.
too hot right there.
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication.
You don't need to break all of it, you just need to break a big enough piece. Oh dear God, ow.
What? Arm?
I've had a migraine for the last 2 hours.
Oh.
The bright light and the constant noise is not helping.
Yeah. Maybe don't look directly at the screen while I'm doing this part.
Maybe
The
also
noise
stop
also
trying to
isn't
break
helping.
it down to the
We
grain.
require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to proceed.
Technically, you don't even need to break the stem of the one that's attached to the giant data thing. You just need to break the thing on the data.
Target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Alex will get it.
Eventually.
There we go.
You can't do this to them!
I said step away from the Geth.
This is insane! We need the Geth! You can't just destroy them for asking for it!
Time's up. Throw her in with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
This whole this whole thing, it basically boils down to the Quarians being really shitty parents as a species to their creation child that was the Geth.
Cannot establish a connection without access to
It can be summed up as a child asks, what is the meaning of life? And the parent then slaps them and throws them in a closet for 2 years.
And then wonders why the fuck their kids rot kicked them when they got out in 10 years.
They then wonder why the kid grabbed a knife.
Yeah. Pretty much.
declared martial law.
Get units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Queen Magara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities. matters to them. I need to get you out of here. This conflict exceeds Creator safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnels.
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara. As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rana were ultimately outnumbered. Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Admiral is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait, the Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go?
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our Creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion. That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes,
You've been thinking about when we met?
it was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth, and perhaps Creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining super node established. We are ready to transport you.
Man, this
So we're
shit.
just not gonna talk about that.
Something's happening to the Geth. The fighter squadrons have stopped, but detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node.
Oh shit! I didn't pick up the Reaper code
No
when I
longer
was in
reside
here.
on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
Where the hell was the Reaper code? It was
Oh,
a
so
Reaper code?
there was a bit of Reaper code you could pick up in here, but I think I should be able to pick it up from the Citadel, right, Raven? You should be able to pick up things you missed. Yeah, there's a sample of Reaper code you could pick up from inside this thing. I don't even remember where it is. It's been years. But it's for a Citadel thing.
Removing programs, deleting archives.
Shepard, are you hurt? Did it work? Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
I just noticed I was on mute, sorry, but yeah, you can purchase the code.
Okay.
Okay.
What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
They what?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger. but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours.
Fair.
The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe, and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
I do like Legion
wanted
sold
to-
things like, yeah, we managed to save them and we kept them alive. We all win.
No, yeah, no, but I wanted all of them to simultaneously go Shepherd Commander and just hear like 10
Just the
runs.
thunderous Shepherd
Yes.
Commander.
Yes.
Whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth
Stop it,
Primes to
who would?
work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
No, Zen, you're the one that I most want to put a bullet through. I want to shoot you in the head
Wasn't
the
the
most.
one that ordered them to shoot on the ship while we were still on the ship.
No, but Zen wants
No,
to
but she's easily the
experiment
most
on
dangerous of
things.
them. Garrel's an idiot. She's got a brain with the intent to use
See.
it for bad things.
See, I take action over possibility more, and Geralt has actually took action against us.
Life pods die just so you can rummage through Geth debris.
You yourself said the life signs were weak. They might already be dead.
It's not your call to make.
Admiral, any tech we can recover gives us an edge against the Geth. If you care about our people.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
This isn't even an option. Side with Tally.
Yeah.
Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
Geth Prime Platoon. Geth Primes are built to house more programs than other platforms and operate as mobile networking hubs. Their combat software
How many-
provides a boost to any Geth nearby, coordinating and directing attacks. Since the destruction of a
How many
Prime
Geth are
unit...
there?
Huh?
How many primes did we visually see? Like 10?
It was a little bit more than that.
10 prime. Like 10 to 12 primes.
Well, they-
we have a grand total of 60
He did
fucking
say it
left.
was 50 platforms.
Okay, since the destruction of a Prime unit causes the processing power of other Geth to drop, Prime hardware platforms are heavily shielded and well armed.
Also, primes can make drones and other stuff which are fractions of their own network. So
The stories we tell.
Having second thoughts about the Geth?
Admirals don't have the luxury of second thoughts. What do you need?
I'll let you
Because
get back
looking
to
at our
work.
history makes it less black and white, and that's disturbing.
Gee, self-reflection, like reflections on our past actions
I'm ready
make
to hit
this
the Reaper base whenever you are,
difficult.
Shepard.
So I'm gonna choose to ignore it. Fuck you.
just the idea, like, wow, this makes me feel really bad. So what are you gonna do about it? Ignore it entirely.
That's what I heard.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal. The Allied primes are relaying any hostile combat data they can decrypt. I never thought I'd be linking Geth into the system. Commander?
Reporting in, Captain Lee Riley. Geth programs and hardware designation Legion have requested Prime runtimes to update Shepard Commander on platform status. Complying. Prime platforms housed in server 02241-14511 remain stationed on Rannoch. Creator forces prevent transfer of Prime platforms to Geth transport vehicles. Cessation of Creator-Geth conflict required to assist Shepard Commander and designated allies. Awaiting conflict status update. So, we have war assets, but they cannot be deployed until this war ends.
Solve this shit. Yeah. Yeah, the only motivation I have to not side with the Geth entirely is the fact that Tally exists on the Quarian side. If I sided against the Quarians, Tally's probably going to die. And I can't fucking have that.
Unlikely. Solarians rarely took
Congratulations,
raids on
Quarians.
Black Knight
Tally is
occupied
your
worlds
salvation.
directly.
Missing the point. So the two guys are climbing up a hill going through this nasty green fog. And as they get near the top, they come out of the fog, and the Solarian sees thousands of Ragnar. He looks over at the Krogan and says, "Oh, well, that makes me nervous." The Krogan says, "You think that's scary? When this is over, I have to go back down through that fog by myself."
The implication being that the Solarian soldier would be dead.
Yes. Thank you for killing the 2,000-year-old joke.
That joke plays to racial stereotypes on both sides. The Krogan appears brutish and insensitive, while the Solarian appears weak. Stereotypes such as exemplified here led to the development and use of the genophage.
Well, yeah. It's also one of the only jokes you'll hear both Solarians and Krogan telling. Comedy isn't really about being nice. Sometimes it's a way to air out the ugly things people think. So you went into the Geth consensus? Like virtual reality?
Yeah, it was strange, but I got out all right.
Did you? I mean, how would you know?
How would I know what?
If you really got out. See, if the Geth experience everything virtually, then you could only think you're in the real world. What if this, like everything you're seeing now, is a simulation? Commander?
Shepard.
Thank you, Joker. You fucking tinfoil conspiracy shit.
Do you feel different? It's fascinating. Mind-blowing. I'm also a bit thirsty. And just like that, the magic is gone. Did you just say what I think you said?
We are the second
No.
organic to experience the Geth consensus. We're the only one that's been
Hello, Shepard.
not mentally absolutely destroyed.
And like that, the magic is gone.
And like that, the magic is gone. I'm also a bit thirsty. Crew deck. Let's see what others.
Garrus, I think, has the best line coming up right now. So I
Yeah,
want him to
it
just
should be
beeline
right
down.
about now.
Beeline Garrus.
Oh, James and Javik are hanging out apparently.
So, Prothean, huh?
Yes.
You guys like to drink, booze it up?
No.
Okay. What about gambling? Play cards?
Games of chance were punishable by death in the Empire.
Oh, sure. That seems reasonable. Okay. So,
What?
smoking. You ever do that?
Only when my armor became inflamed.
Right. Yeah, smoking. I get it. So jokes then. You got jokes. All right. You got any good ones?
No. Yes.
Give them to me.
The Tulomorian spy entered the enemy's camp and said to the Bankshare, "I didn't know your barnaps could glow." That was the joke.
All right. Yeah. I get it. Yeah. That was a good one.
That's great.
No,
It's so bad.
I just made it up. The joke is now on you, human. You will believe anything.
Hey, Commander.
James, what are you up to?
The laugh sells it at the end.
God damn it.
My abuelas huevos rancheros. Not sure what kind of eggs these are, but they seem to work. Not as good as my abuelas, but best thing I've had since I got on board. And maybe it's best I don't know what kind of eggs these are, no?
Better not be eating dextro eggs. That might be a problem.
Hey, Commander.
You took a great risk in allowing a machine
Well,
access to
I
your
have a
mind.
feeling that James is sturdy enough
What if
he'll
they
be
had
fine.
infected you?
It doesn't matter how many muscles he has. If he eats
I do not
dextro
think
ones,
this
he might end up
James
shitting
soldier
himself.
Understands me. None of
Or
this
just
He'll
go
be
into
fine.
anaphylactic shock.
and I
He'll
do
be
not
fine.
care.
He'll live.
Not at this time.
No one understands. James doesn't understand me. No one understands me. I don't care.
I appreciate the offer, Legion, but this is something I know a thing or two about.
Telemetry data indicates the calibration of Normandy's weapon accuracy can be improved by 0.32%.
That's all. You can't squeeze 0.34% out of it?
Negative. That threshold is not possible.
sure? Take a look now.
Scanning. Normandy's weapon systems have been improved by a margin of 0.43%. How did you accomplish this?
A little secret we organics like to keep. Always hold some back for emergencies.
Is our current situation an emergency?
A Geth meddling with our computers, telling me how to do my job? No, I can't imagine that would qualify.
What I love is apparently what I love apparently is that some Geth are just bad at math. Dylan, I'm not even joking.
What?
There's a thing where it has like these two squad mates, right? One's a Geth and one's a human. And a Geth and like the Geth has given itself its platform name a string of numbers that is equal to the squaring of a certain equation, right? And the human, who's an engineer, says, "That's not the solution." And the Geth goes, "Yes, it is." Like, no, and the human goes, "No, it's not. You did your math wrong." And the Geth is like, "I'm literally a quantum computer." And the human's like, "And you still got it wrong." and then I looked it up, and the human is right. The Geth did the math wrong.
I think the argument being, well, this is Quarian math versus human math.
No,
math is math.
No, it's fine though.
You're saying you found none.
No. Fucking Incredibles me. Math.
That's too
Fuck
bad,
you.
but thank you for looking.
Shepard Commander placed faith in us. We will do the same for Normandy.
You mean the Normandy's crew?
We do not see a meaningful distinction.
Ready for the next mission?
But I just like the thing. Oh, right. I did recover like 3 different things. Improved gas resistors, shield strength bonus, power damage bonus. You know, I've got taken power damage bonus like the last 3 times. I'll take shield strength. Sure.
You could just build them with flare, so you don't need the shield strength.
Alright. But man, like, what do you do with the revelation that Geth are bad at
shield
math?
bonus over power damage, but when you get a fucking option for an extremely useful store discount, you still take the power bonus. That makes perfect sense.
What the hell, Shepard? What just happened? Actually, don't tell me. I've got work to do and I can't be distracted.
I was plugged into the virtual world of the Geth consensus. Saw their history, purged a Reaper infection.
Crap. Now I'll be obsessing about how that works, instead of doing my Spectre Division expense report.
You're welcome.
So, I mean, like, are all Geth bad at math, or is it just Legion and that one other guy? Or, no, wait, remember the Heretics also... Remember the Geth themselves had differences in, like, argued about differences in math. Like, the Heretics had one thing, and the regular Geth had another.
Their math wasn't wrong, they just chose a different equation.
They just came up with a different solution. It's weird.
Like you said, our solution is 2 is greater than 1, and theirs is 3 is greater than 2. They're both right. They just chose a different equation.
Well, that was the simplification of it. Yeah. Neither are untrue. Yes. All right. So yeah, Talia is pre-selected. All right.
You said Edie.
Yeah, okay.
You act like you have a choice here.
Oh man, it gave me it reset my weapon loadout entirely.
Yeah, because you technically had no weapons.
Yeah, and the consensus.
You gonna use the Geth SMG and the plasma rifle?
Not the plasma rifle, but the javelin.
I upgrade the plasma rifle if you're not gonna use it.
I'm gonna give that to one of my other characters.
Fucking who?
See, freeze combo or armor damage?
Don't use freeze.
Okay then, armor damage.
Well, like, that's not an option because you don't use freeze, so why ask?
The sinking laser needs a line
What
of
Raven
sight.
said.
What's the fastest route?
The upper entrance. Target the base before the Geth can organize resistance.
What about you?
We will deactivate defense systems and acquire an escape vehicle.
You can do that?
This unit still carries remnants of the old machine upgrade code. We can break any Geth security. You are concerned.
You know your limits. I trust you. I'm more concerned you didn't tell me about the upgrades.
You were tolerant of our recovery of Geth intelligences from the server, but this matter is different. Personal.
You were ashamed.
Shame is an emotional or cognitive response to societal judgment. It should not apply here.
I'm on your side here, Legion. I want to help your people.
We did not intend to cause offense.
How'd we get here? The Geth are better than this.
No. Based on empirical evidence, they are not. Proceed to the upper entrance. We will exit here and procure an escape vehicle.
Got it. Legion, good luck.
Acknowledged.
I can't believe it.
Allie acting
I
like
don't
this is
think
the
it's
first
really
time she's
sunken
ever been on
in.
Rannoch.
The home world. My world.
Raven.
Look at the sky.
She's been on it for 2 missions now.
She didn't. Yeah, but both those missions were time sensitive. She didn't have the time to look around.
When we're done, maybe you'll write a new one.
Yes, look at all of this lovely rock and dirt.
Fuck you, deserts are
More
beautiful.
rock.
That spread the desert grass. You've
Yes.
heard me say, "Kila
Look at all that dirt and sand. Gorgeous.
Raven, your lack of appreciation.
I want to see it on a pinup poster.
The thing is, you've never been to some breathtaking deserts, and I feel sorry for you.
It's breathtaking because there's bad air quality there. Enjoy fucking grassland where it's cool.
I just claimed the
No, that is.
I know it doesn't
You're
mean
wrong.
much, but when
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
over,
you're incorrect.
I'll have a home.
Well, I apologize for not living in a fucking area
Okay,
that's
then don't
arid and uninhabitable by normal people.
Used to carrying our homes around with us.
What is your definition of normal
Again,
people? As deserts have been
incorrect.
inhabited by people quite a bit for millennia.
The deserts in California are not inhabited by people.
They actually are.
Is it just because most of the land has become desert because everything burns?
No.
No.
And they should live in an area that has, you know, more than one temperature.
It does.
They do.
There's the Palm Desert, the High Desert, and there's also Death Valley. Now, Death Valley is the one you'll least likely find people in. Because that is, and I'm not making this up, called the hottest place on Earth. The only place that really competes with Death Valley for high temperatures in that way are certain sections of Australia. However, about once every like 20 years or so, they have a Death Valley has a serious bloom of plants and whatnot, and it looks pretty beautiful. But
I hold true that no one should ever live in a place that the temperature gets above 80 degrees.
And that's just you.
That's just not. That's not practical.
That's really, really not practical.
It's awful.
Okay, hon, you live in you live in a place that has humidity consistently, but zero humidity 80 degrees is actually
zero humidity
more than tolerable. That's
great.
actually quite comfortable.
Yeah, that's delightful.
I don't like the feeling
Okay,
that I can't wear in between long weather, like cold weather gear or hot weather gear. I don't like the feeling that I have to choose one. That means that it's too hot. It's too much of one for me. I don't like that.
Here's the thing.
50 to 60 degrees only. I don't care about humidity. I don't care about anything else. It's the only comfortable weather.
Well, the thing is, you've never been in a place that didn't have humidity. You've lived your entire life in a place with humidity, so you don't even know what zero humidity feels like. 0 humidity on 80 degrees, you put in a light breeze, you can actually start getting cold in that. Also, the concerning thing is that in deserts, people tend to forget this, but deserts, if you're, like, because of the lack of humidity and lack of plants, there's basically nothing keeping the temperature within range once the sun goes down. So it's pretty common that once the sun goes down, you have to break out winter gear. Right over in Death Valley, right over there at Fort Irwin, which is pretty close to Death Valley, when the sun goes down, I remember it would drop below freezing. And man, was that a hell of a thing to experience. Where am I going? Ah, okay, like this. But seriously, seeing desert mesas in person are just really, really cool. I can't describe the feeling because it's something you have to see in person.
I don't know. The idea of looking at nothing but dirt
it's not
and sky does not look beautiful to me.
Also, California is far more than just desert. The various valleys of Central California and mountain vistas. Oh my god, it's something to really see.
We don't have that kind of time.
We have located an override atop the Geth fortifications.
Oh, I apparently skipped this dialogue by accident.
Geth reinforcements coming in from above.
I just love Alex's version of, like, just waving the gun rapidly left and right, like, I'll get them eventually.
Eventually.
Watch out! Crossfire on the left side balcony.
But I guess it's just something I'll have to actually see, because just the concept enough to me just seems...
Well, there were certain things that I had no
awful.
interest in seeing until I literally saw them in person. There are just... People say certain things can't do the actual... Like, representations can't do
If
the
you can
actual
see
thing
their
in
outline,
person.
you don't have to wait for them to get up, you can shoot through the wall.
Oh, cool. Alright. I didn't know it could do that. Oh well. Okay, so now I have the full suite of Geth weapons.
Shotgun's not great.
Wait, I don't think I have a pistol. I don't think I have a regular-ass pistol.
Keep it up.
There is no Geth pistol.
Alright, then I have the full suite.
Legion's Reaper upgrades have proven to be effective.
I'm glad Legion's on our side.
Never thought I'd hear you say that.
Admiral Gell to all ships. We've got Geth frigates inbound on the civilian fleet.
Yeah.
Civilian defenders are on intercept course. We'll help them, Geralt.
God, that's fucked.
Yeah, this thing has natural
What's
armor
that
piercing,
cover?
so you
Fuck
can
your
just
cover.
shoot through it.
Mm-hmm.
And because it also highlights targets, that means when Cerberus throw smoke grenades, you don't have to try to get around them.
There we go.
Legion, I've hit the override.
We have gained system access and are bypassing security. Stand by.
Ignore that second thing. That is a glitch.
Okay, I thought so. Okay, who did that?
With...
It wasn't whip, like shot the wall.
I had an
With
outline
the
through the
wall
wall,
pinning
and then
sniper.
it moved.
Well, it can pierce through thin walls. It can't pierce through something like.
Well, I saw the
entirely
outline,
thick
so I
walls.
thought it was good.
Yeah, he then moved a little bit to the right. So.
Yeah.
Keep assigning gender to a fucking computer.
Good. We'll be back out in a minute.
Negative. The path behind you has been sealed. A nearby elevator can take you to the upper level. From there, you should have an acceptable...
Elevator is to the left.
Oh, hey! Hi,
Alex,
Franz.
you should use energy drain on him. Flare.
Flare it again.
Oh, didn't get a chance.
No, I got a chance.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nice.
It was a waste of a flare.
Yeah, I like it.
Because he had a
It
single.
was fine. There's 3 primes in this room.
Holy fuck.
To save that.
No, there's multiple of these in this room. They expect you to use it.
Fucking shit! Holy fuck!
Yeah. Yeah, and for me, this room was nothing as an engineer. But...
Why did it stop firing?
Energy drain. If you take any damage that staggers you, it just stops shooting.
Okay. Holy shit, man, that was...
Shepard Commander, we detect no more Geth in your immediate area. Reinforcements are minutes away.
You getting anything from the base?
No, the old machines have not registered us as a threat. We recommend haste.
Normandy's weapon systems are ready to sink to your target. I recommend you withdraw to a safe distance.
Hey Dylan, look, we got a Hammer of Dawn.
They did say retreat to safe distance.
Shepard did not move at all.
Reaper!
We have located transportation.
Copy that. Everybody get to the ship. Move!
Alright, Dylan, I have to tell you something right now.
This section used to be a lot worse.
The original version of this section during development was part of Tuchanka.
Oh.
And in the footage, instead of a Geth dropping there, it would have been a Cerberus trooper.
Hmm.
We will attempt evasive maneuvers.
Also, you were being chased by stuff, so this turret section is now superfluous. This does nothing against the Reaper.
But it makes it feel good. Oh, shit. I look like it didn't feel good.
The firing chamber! Looks like a weak point when it's priming!
Turret! The jamming towers have us targeting manually. We can't make a precision shot.
We may escape before it recovers.
No! Pull over!
If we run away, the Geth stay under Reaper control and the Quarians are dead. This ends now. Edie, patch the Quarians to the Normandy's weapon system. I want the targeting laser synced up to the whole damn fleet.
Understood.
Do you need assistance?
Just stay down, Legion. I'll take it from here.
Shepard, Commander. Good luck.
Acknowledged. Shepard to fleet. I'll pave the weak spot. Link up with the Normandy and be ready to fire.
The destroyer is in range. Missiles are ready for launch.
Shepard, we need a top.
It charges faster if you don't move.
It also charges faster when you're actually on its weak point for some reason. I've noticed that if you,
Let's say, Alex, are you just gonna...
charges faster. It charges faster if you don't move, but it's also, you know, you can barely...
It also kills you if you don't move.
Yeah.
You don't have to aim down sights on it. You can hip fire it. That's step number 2.
Yeah. Alex. Fucking ow. Angry machine.
That noise.
It's recoiling every time it gets hit.
Yeah.
So Dylan.
Sprinting to his side.
No, that's actually the best choice.
Okay.
Because a dodge roll is not actually enough to get it. It will still clip you if you dodge roll.
Dodge roll twice.
There's a little delay for the dodge roll. Now, if this thing just moves slightly to the left, Shepard would die.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know that if you aim at this thing while its firing chamber is open, it is actually vulnerable.
I mean, I guess a big giant fuck me light is a way to go. Is the way what you always gotta aim for.
Alex, do not pick the option on the left. The one on the bottom right.
You know who I am?
The on the left will walk you out of the cool scene.
This is loud.
The cycle must continue.
Not this one?
Yeah, if you choose the left one, it will walk you out of the renegade scene.
And what if we don't let you continue?
You have no choice.
I disagree. And so do the billions that are rising up to resist you.
You cannot comprehend the magnitude of our presence.
We might surprise you.
You represent chaos. We represent order. Every organic civilization must be harvested in order to bring order to the chaos. It is inevitable. Without our intervention, organics are doomed. We are your salvation.
with the context of Leviathan, this makes
You're just
sense.
machines. This
By their
time,
saying
the
this.
organics are taking control.
A philosophy reminiscent of the Quarians. Observe the results of their efforts to maintain control.
They're doing fine. You're the ones who should worry. Tell your friends we're coming for them. Never mind. I'll tell them myself.
We did it. We killed a Reaper.
That makes 4, if you include the human Reaper.
The Geth are no longer being directed by
Yeah.
the old machines.
Granted, that one was a proto-Reaper. Which now makes even less sense because they say that they build each Reaper in the shape of the Leviathans.
They retconned it again because they didn't because it was just too much to try to design each individual Reaper.
What are you suggesting?
Our upgrades.
Yeah.
With the old machine dead, we could upload them to all Geth.
Especially for races that you've never actually shown because they were exterminated millions of years ago.
That would make the Geth as
If you
smart as
remember
when
at the
Reaper was
the final
controlling
scene
them.
of Mass Effect 2, when it showed all the Reapers, each one did have a unique design.
We would be alive.
I mean, a lot of them did look just like Harbinger, though.
A lot of them had cuttlefish designs, but mixed with something else. But they were all different from each other. They were not identical.
Do you remember the question that caused the creators to attack us, Talizora? Does this unit have a soul?
Upload the code to the Geth. Tally, call
Oh,
up the
that
fleet.
voice line always hurts.
Uploading. 10%.
This is
When I
Admiral
first did this,
Talizora.
I had
All
screwed
units,
up.
break off your attack.
I did not
20%.
do the bombing things, so I did not have the prerequisites to get peace between them all. So I had to choose between Legion or Tally.
Deaths of the creators, but we see no alternative.
That sucked.
40%.
Ah, hell. Legion, keep going.
Shepard?
Everyone listen up. This is Shepard. If you don't want to be blown out of the sky in about half a minute, stand down now.
This is Admiral Talizora. Shepard speaks with my authority.
I'm flying as well. Negative. We can win this war now. Keep firing.
60%.
The Geth are about to return to full strength. If you keep attacking, they'll wipe you out. A few years ago, I saved you from the Geth at the Citadel. Just recently, I helped you take out that dreadnought.
80%.
But I'm through saving you. If you keep attacking, I will stand and watch while the Geth lay you to waste. It's your call. Kila Salai.
All units, hold fire.
Error. Copying code is insufficient. Direct personality
Damn straight,
dissemination
prick.
required. Shepard Commander, I must go to them. I'm sorry. It's the only way.
Legion, the answer to your question was yes.
I know, Tally. But thank you. Kila Sanai.
Playing the Vermeer theme.
You mean Vigil?
Vigil. Why did I say Vermeer?
Admiral Ron, I heard your ship made a crash landing. Glad you got out in one piece.
I was listening over the radio. If Hangara hadn't stopped...
He did.
We have taken heavy losses. I don't know if we can. Where are we supposed to go?
You are welcome to
Big
return
boy.
to Rannoch, Admiral with us.
Legion?
No, I'm sorry, Commander. Legion sacrificed itself to give us all intelligence. It will be honored.
Good.
And we will honor Legion's promise. The Geth fleet will help you retake Earth, and our engineers will assist in building the Crucible.
As will ours, of course.
Admiral, Had you considered possible settlement sites?
The southern continent had excellent farmland, as I recall.
Are you gonna be okay?
I believe so, Commander. Thank you.
Someone's gonna have to shoot Geralt in the face. Probably Zen too.
Shopping for another house?
Why them?
Beachfront property.
Because Zen, do you really see Zen stopping wanting to experiment on the Geth? You really see that happening? Ever? I don't. He will be a problem. And Geralt's just a fucking bullheaded idiot.
They're no longer
not
they're no
staying.
longer in a
I'm coming
war
with
footing
you.
against the Geth, at least not justifiably. So it would be out of the the.
And if they
Admiralty
committed
Wars
that, it
curfew.
would be seen as them causing problems, and that would be an act of treason.
And the Admiralty Board no longer has control over this sector of things because they're no longer at war with the Geth. So the Civilian Council would run the Quarian government.
Chorus has ultimate control over that.
I thought your people.
Well, not
needed
control,
you.
but he has a major
What do
voice.
I know about negotiating
Okay.
with AIs?
You and Edie seem to get along.
My people need me out there. Sooner or later, the Reapers will come for Rannoch.
We did just kill one of them.
So I'm coming with you to stop them. If you think I can help.
You sure about this?
Yeah. I look at all this picture of hope and peace. And all I see is everyone I've lost. My team on Haystrom, my father, even Legion. I'm mourning a Geth. How crazy is that?
It's not crazy at all.
It is beautiful, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It'll be years before we can live without our suits completely.
It's funny how an invading mass of sentient machine demigods can help you get over previous quarrels real quick.
It puts things in perspective.
Just a little bit.
And then Tally died.
I imagine that scene's a bit different if you're playing Mel Shep and you've romanced her. Or is it just the
No.
same?
That's
well,
the same.
that's disappointing.
I've read the reports. You ended a war 3 centuries in the making.
Had a lot of help.
We have isolated pockets of remaining Geth. As best we can tell, they are Geth bodies loaded with Reaper code. But they are just a tiny fragment of the full Geth fleet. You've done the impossible, Commander. And I may be able to provide help of my own. I've received information from my government. It's too sensitive to discuss over an unsecured channel.
What if I come to the Citadel?
Yes, that would be best, Commander. I'll be waiting for you in Counselor Udina's office.
Oh wow, we're approaching the endgame really fast.
Commander,
Hackett.
something on your mind?
I like Hackett. He's cool.
He has nothing to say.
I have the majority of the war assets in the game now.
Which means your bar, I believe, is either full or close to full.
Everywhere else as close as we can be. You've done well, Shepard.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
Bringing in both the Quarians and the Geth has helped us immeasurably. The Quarian fleet is providing evac and fire support, while the Geth attack Reaper supply lines.
What's the Reaper situation?
It's not trending well, even if you did buy Rannoch some time. Our threat projections show the Reapers will gain the advantage on most other fronts. And now the Asari are a prime target. They're the most advanced race in the galaxy. We'll soon find out if that means anything.
If I may, Admiral, I have a personal question.
Speak freely, Commander.
Why me? Why put me in charge of all this?
Because you're the only soldier in this whole damn Navy who knows how to kill Reapers.
You just have to be smart and hope you get lucky. Anyone can figure it out.
Your dossier says otherwise, Shepard. I'm well aware of your actions on Torfin all those years ago, wiping out the Batarian prisoners. It came with a cost and ruffled a lot of feathers, but you made the tough call and got the job done.
And because of that, you think I qualify to save the galaxy?
Shepard, let me tell you something that I've learned the hard way. You can pay a soldier to fire a gun, you can pay him to charge the enemy and take a hill, but you can't pay him to believe.
I don't follow, sir.
When you went up against Sovereign, there was no good reason to believe you'd win. But your crew didn't seem to care. They went along anyway. Your trip through the Omega-4 relay? That was a suicide mission, if there ever was one. Yet there your crew was, standing beside you, proud to serve. Why? Because they believed in you, their leader. That's what I need now. Where we're taking them is liable to get pretty hairy, and I know you're the one who will get us to the other side.
Nothing more, sir.
Hack it out.
Alright, so I'm more or less technically ready to go right into the end game.
Hack it.
Look at my look at my readiness right there.
Yeah, just hack it, spitting some hard fucking truth right there.
Yeah. So
you cannot make a soldier believe.
Look at how high the Geth are.
Fucking Geth forces at 810. Let's go.
Yeah, both like if you're going on an either or thing, it's better to go for the Geth if you're going for just one. But if you have any way to get both of them,
1275.
Get both of them. If you have in any capacity the ability to get both,
Dylan,
get both.
Yeah.
Technically, the thing to get peace between the two of them is on a point system, and us preserving the heretic base was actually the bad option. The Paragon option is the bad option. Because there are more Geth, it encouraged the Quarians to attack, which then led to them getting massively slaughtered. With less Geth there would be less chance of losses, so there would be a higher chance of peace.
Oh, right here. It says, this number is bigger because of the fact that I rewrote the Geth. So there's also that.
Geth fleet.
So you would have smaller Geth there if you didn't rewrite them. And you would have higher Quarians.
Okay, it goes like this. If you rewrote the Geth, you want to take the Geth. If you can't also get the Quarians. If you didn't rewrite the Geth, you want to take the Quarians over the Geth.
Also, if Tali died in Mass Effect 2, you'd see Ron there, and there would be no chance of peace.
And if Legion died, then there's almost no chance of peace either. You want to have both of them around.
Without Legion, there is a Geth that has a similar VI model, but it is not Legion.
It's a similar Geth platform. It's a platform that's built for the same exact purposes to hold a bunch of Geth's programs. So it's just as smart as Legion, but it's never met you, so it doesn't make the same decisions that Legion would make.
It also has, I believe, it also used to be part of the Heretics.
Diana. Shalon versus Rannoch.
Shalaron vs. Rannoch.
Alright, so Diana Allers wants to talk in my cabin, and I also have other people to talk to.
We also have Tali as a formal crewmate now.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Gotta hand it to you, Commander. That's the first time I've seen someone end a war by yelling.
I hope that if Tali could see reason, then the rest of the Quarians might listen too.
I had hoped my cooperation with Tali, along with Legion's, would help her question her socialized prejudice.
Yeah, kinda hard to dehumanize someone who's right there guarding your back. And now we've got 2 fleets for the price of 1. We didn't lose anybody.
Except Legion, before it sacrificed itself. Legion referred to itself as I instead of we.
Yeah? So?
The singular pronoun indicates Legion's independent personality had fully actualized. In its last moments, it was not an avatar of the Geth consensus. It was a person.
That's what I figured.
Well, when the Geth fleet helps us retake Earth, I guess we'll owe that to him.
What's on your mind, Edie?
I was just reflecting. The Quarians' historical era was not making the Geth
You're
enough
making
like
me
them.
sad.
I'm not sure I understand. Units with network
Yeah,
intelligence
Edie
will
takes
trend toward cooperation
Legion dying
and
hard.
benefit. But units with central heuristics establishing an individual personality, such as myself, develop preferences. These preferences form attachments that keep my calculations from devaluing the worth of the lives aboard the Normandy.
You're saying the Geth turned on the Quarians because they aren't individuals?
That is my theory, but it is limited to a sample size of one society. The only other notable synthetic society is the Reapers, and we do not know if they govern by consensus as the Geth do.
Do me a favor, don't ask them.
Hello, Shepard.
Commander.
No, that's a valid question.
She's
Do the Reapers
extrapolating.
take a consensus?
I mean,
On
if
which
you get close
planet
enough
hit
to
next?
ask them, I think that the question is not going to be answered.
The Reapers have
do
too
they
much
take consensus
ego.
on which? Do the Reapers take consensus on which planet to bomb next?
The Reapers seem to have too much fucking ego. James
That's a
and
funny
Katie.
notion.
Also,
It's like,
Legion's name is now on the board.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, it does pop on the board.
There it is, Legion.
That's why I have to delete my current run through of ME3 so it doesn't get on the board until much later.
I
Oh,
was about to
here.
say, you just sped run that one.
Shut the fuck
Another
up.
Reaper gone, and peace between the Geth and Quarians. It's amazing.
And now my people have a world to fight for. Something they know will last forever.
So long as you and the Geth remain good neighbors.
They're not our servants anymore. I'm not sure what we should call them. Allies?
Friends.
There's still too many wounds on either side. But
How about friends?
maybe one day.
Too soon for friends.
The migrant fleet and the Geth warships have joined Admiral Hackett.
Former slaves.
People working to make a new future, despite their old histories.
Good to see you again, Shepard.
Indentured servants.
Christ.
Peace between the Geth and Quarians.
Who would have thought?
Not how I ever imagined that would turn out. Next you'll be telling me the Krogan and Turians are cooperating. Oh, right. You managed that one too. You're a peacemaker, Shepard. A rare thing these days. Now, if you can pacify the Reapers, we'll make you a saint.
And Garrus takes Tally dying hard.
This gives me confidence or makes
I
me feel like
imagine.
there's a target on my back.
Who wouldn't take Tally dying poorly? It's Tally!
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Caden takes it kind of in stride. Like,
Yeah,
we
because
lose people.
Caden's a
You're
piece of
gonna lose
cardboard.
people in war, but Ashley and Garrus really take it hard. They actually are like on the cusp of crying when you talk to them.
But yeah, of course Cade takes it in stride, because Cade's a piece of wet cardboard that doesn't fucking have any, like, genuine emotion that I can tell. Other than mild indignation at times.
Caught it on the river.
Shit.
Thought you were bluffing on the flush. Good for you.
Cannon, Lieutenant.
Wait,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
trying to remember.
Malenko, sir.
Full House Pizza Flesh?
Yep.
On the flush.
It beats a normal flesh?
Beats a normal flush.
Okay, yeah, because I
It
was
was a
like,
royal
I
flush.
know a royal flesh beats a
Royal
Full
flush
House.
wins automatically.
Yeah.
If it was a royal flush, James would have eaten shit.
Hey, Commander.
Shepard, I'd deal you in, but Vega just cleaned me out.
Oh, come on. That really as deep as your pockets go? No sentimental crap stowed away?
Ah.
Investments?
I got some land on the Sunshine Coast I could put up.
I'll pass.
That was quite the negotiation you pulled off. And having both the Quarians and
And
the
James,
Geth on our
James
side,
is like, and at that point, that is way out of my price range.
totally took down a Reaper.
Yep. Sure did.
Yes, you did.
Hell yeah.
And you know, I'm just gonna have to go with you on trusting the Geth. I hope it works out.
That's how people talk. Took down a
Now
Reaper.
let's talk later.
Yep. Hell yeah.
That
I
is how
mean,
they
when
talk
I
when
don't-
they don't have a genuine response for it. It's like, I
Like-
don't know what the fuck to say. I just got a Reaper. I'm processing this. Fuck
So
you.
we just took down a machine god. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a
That
thing
was
that
the
happened. That happened.
Yeah, no, that is exactly how people talk. That is exactly
No,
how
I
I'd
was
be like.
I was actually saying like that actually works. Like,
Yeah.
yep, that
Okay.
was a thing.
Yeah, that is a thing we would do.
She just needed an extra pair of hands. I am an engineer, remember?
Oh god, this line.
In your dreams, Kenneth.
My imagination was
Edie asked Daniels for help with
God damn it.
with maintenance on her body.
If only my imagination was that good.
Can't be. No.
Ah.
I guess that's right.
Hey, Charlie back in Egypt.
Hey, Tally. How's it going?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry. From Rannoch. In the old days, I'd send any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping. Setting up housing, adapting power systems. They are doing in weeks what would have taken us years. Geth are even uploading into the suits of Quarian volunteers. They're rewriting environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
That doesn't seem possible.
The Geth are software, not hardware. They can transfer themselves from a normal body into anything with enough processing power. They're mimicking infections, so the host can adapt without getting sick. It's like making a vaccine.
So the Quarians won't have to wear those suits anymore.
It doesn't seem possible, but yes, in a few years...
That sounds fucking
with Geth
bullshit.
improvements, we won't
Where
need
can I
them.
get one?
We might still wear them.
Also, after that story from Javik about the Jatil and the Ja, I don't trust that at all.
On Rannoch, there are Quarian children who will grow up healthy and strong.
What, the Geth uploading into virus suits?
They owe that to you.
Yeah, because he said, oh
Well,
yeah,
they're not
the Ja-
uploading into
like the
their,
Ja had
they're not uploading
had
into
fucking
implants.
cybernetic implants uploaded into them, and eventually their children were just molded into a slave race that basically just became human bodies for them.
I can't believe my people are working with
One thing though. So Dylan, I will tell you this whole thing with the Geth helping with the adaptation of their immune systems, that works out. That works out.
Mhm.
And we will see.
No, I can believe it.
And there will be some things where we'll see in an epilogue that some Quarians walking around without with outfits on, but they won't have their helmets on anymore. They still wear their hoods and everything though.
Our scientists and the Geth have done amazing work.
But if you don't get the Geth and Quarians to work together, the Quarians will not be able to adapt for a long, long time.
Hey, Shepard.
So in the epilogue, you'll see Quarians still in their suits in that version.
Need anything, Commander?
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. Shepard.
My board is green.
All right. Of course, we're gonna find Javik still have problems with this fucking thing.
Another Reaper has died. You are proving that humans are capable soldiers. But I question this peace you have brokered. No such thing is possible between machines and organics. I would have destroyed the synthetics without hesitation. And these Quarians, let's just hope they are reliable allies.
Javik is just alien boomer.
Species that hides behind masks.
Literally.
The only conflict you should concern yourself with is ending the one with the Reaper.
He's just a
In
modern
my
day boomer
time,
slapped in an
everything
alien.
was better.
Yeah, he's just
Up
an
until the
alien-
Reapers,
he's just-
that was not great.
He's just a modern day boomer slapped into an alien body. That's it.
Evolution has taken a strange turn in this cycle.
And he says, "Do not care what others think. Do what I must." Yeah. Okay. Well, fuck you then. I'll tell you that.
Alright, Javik, how about I kick you in the dick? I feel like that must be done.
Okay. Get a quick check-in with Diana Allers.
This depends. Where is it though?
I'm falling down tired. I need a folding chair or something.
crotch
No,
reaching is
invite.
always a
You
good
want to
place
invite
start.
her to the
Doing
cabin.
a segment on the Geth Quarian War. It should take maybe an hour. Can we talk in your cabin?
Sure, yeah, we can do that. Okay, do a quick check-in with Cortez, since I know that James is upstairs hanging with Caden. The fuck is Cortez?
Existing.
Cortez? Ah, he's over here.
Everything okay, Shepard?
Ma'am.
Guess
He didn't have anything to say. He usually has something to say. Alright, let's return to the Citadel, pick up anything we missed, and then do our deliveries.
Hun,
You gotta do
what
the
did Diana
captain talk?
just say?
You gotta do the captain talk.
Joker pulled the Normandy through some insane maneuvers to stay out of the line of fire.
It's hard being in a fight like that, especially when you're not the one flying the ship. Joker's one of the best, though.
At first I was nauseous, swinging around in my safety harness. But then I was furious. Just enraged. I wanted that thing dead.
You didn't want the Reapers dead when they attacked Earth?
I wanted them defeated. I wanted Earth saved. But I never wanted to physically tear them in half and watch them blow up.
Congratulations, trainer. I believe you've discovered your fight-or-flight instinct.
Perhaps I should have stayed with chess. Although now I think I'm spoiled by the lack of explosions.
I love Trainer.
Which is why I'm gonna romance her on my Finn ship run through. My first one, at least.
She's so adorable. In the end of her romance, she jokes about a white picket fence and 2 children, and Shepard says that actually sounds pretty nice. And she's like, good, because I wasn't joking. I want 2 children. I want a nice picket fence, maybe by Venice or London. And she's like going over this stuff, and like, you're so adorable.
Sure, you got a million questions.
Yes.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10. Commander, the last time most of us heard about Geth, they were attacking the Citadel alongside Sovereign.
Yes, and you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies, and no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes?
If you want to fight tireless, merciless machines, it helps to have tireless, merciless machines of your own. We freed them from Reaper control, and they're looking for payback. That's exactly what we want.
But you're going to take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities. What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they have before?
The Geth are extremely intelligent, and they've put incredible thought into solving this problem. They're not going to turn again. I'd bet my life on it.
Now here's a question from a Batarian on Omega. Commander Shepard.
Turns out that they
the
yet
mass
again
relays
turn
can be
again, and
destroyed.
then Shepard's like, well, guess I lose.
So did I miss anything?
Bye.
Do you have any
Shepard
questions?
just does that PC emote and then just suddenly fades away.
If you don't mind.
Tell the galaxy what we've done.
It's like,
Could use
well,
some good news.
Aye, aye,
my time's
Commander.
up. Peace out.
Oh, hey, there's just
That fucking skull just sitting there. That is so creepy.
It's funny.
Can you imagine just
I can.
Liara
It's
and
hilarious.
Shepard right before the end game having their private night together, and as they're getting things done, Shepard slides her hands around Liara's waist and then suddenly, ah!
That would be hilarious. That would be
10%
too
went from
funny.
100 to 10.
Lol.
Christ!
Get fucked. Oh, that's great.
Either that means there's like 4 in one cluster, or there's just a lot of clusters now.
I see what happened. None of these were there before. I wasn't allowed to leave.
5
Oh my God.
total.
There's 4 new clusters.
4 new systems in the cluster.
4 new systems in the cluster. Wow.
I found something.
It used to be an Asari station.
Looks like it.
You.
Well, just 1 second, guys. Just 1 second.
Give me a sec.
Armali sniper unit.
Evasion successful.
If I remember correctly, Armali is the goddess of the hunt for, sorry. Wait, no, that's not right.
Signal confirmed.
Thessia. Thessia is the goddess of the hunt.
Oh, then the Pantheons I don't know jack shit about.
The Saris Guard.
Not only do they make nice brandy, they also have a guard.
Reapers eluded.
I just noticed that you went through 2 of those and you're only at 50%. The Kuna. Elcor homeworld.
And this is what we were here for. Code of the Ancients.
The Kuna is a planet that has such intense gravity that
Explains why the
all other creatures that try to go there are
stocky as fuck.
crushed.
Explains why the Elcor are so
Faster
fucking
than light
big.
jump successful.
Yeah, it explains why the Elcor are so fucking
The Elcor,
stacked.
like, apparently Elcor in modern, like in everywhere else, they feel like they're about to float off the ground.
Evasion successful.
That's why they try to move so slow. They could technically charge, but they move slowly because they're afraid they'll fly away.
Like in that one movie, John Carter of Mars.
eluded.
I've never seen, so I don't know.
That story by Jules Verne. John Carter of Mars. So because Mars is a smaller planet, he postulated that
Faster than
that
light jump
a human
successful.
would be their muscle strength would be much stronger than necessary for Mars. So the main character somehow gets teleported to Mars because it's a Jules Verne story that we're not going to get into the science of that. And when he's on Mars, he finds that he could basically jump. He could leap tall buildings because, well, he's built for Earth gravity, and Mars has less gravity than that. Now, granted, Mars doesn't have that much less gravity as to have him leaping the way he does, but it's a story. It's a story. Like when he first tries to walk, he launches himself several feet by accident and lands on his face. The Rings of Elune.
What is the ratio? What is Mars gravity compared to Earth? 7.6, maybe. Nah. Don't care enough.
Evasion successful.
Okay, there we go.
Mars's gravity is 1/3 of Earth's.
Wow.
It's enough to keep things stable, but
And what's the moon's gravity in comparison to Earth?
I think it's 1/4.
Okay, let's get these things delivered.
Oh, it's even less.
What?
17% of Earth's.
Do you need ground transport?
I need to get to the
So
embassies.
Yes, Commander.
It's not even a whole 1/5.
that's about 8.
That's about right.
It's a little over an 8.
You should also talk to the Alcor right there.
Are they? When you've seen all the parts of a story, they reset it back
No,
around.
go back, talk to the Alcor, hun.
I'm gonna get.
Why would
buy
she?
a thing.
Why would Alex do the thing?
I thought the Elcor was in Purgatory, the one that I need to
No.
go to.
No, that's a different thing. The Valcor here is for a different thing. We can promote Captain Riley to N7, which I don't know
Captain
what that
Riley?
would do. That lady that we got from the gas station.
Okay, Reaper codes, fragments, Geth targeting jammer attack, heating stabilizers, chemical burn treatments. I missed a number of things.
Missed so much stuff.
Yeah, I didn't even see them, but hey, I got them all. I got them now. And like I said, it's been such a long time.
Hey, Alex, you know what you should buy?
What?
You should buy the Paladin.
Nah. Okay, Star Wars strategist.
The thing is stupid powerful.
Is it Executioner powerful though?
It is like a quarter of a step away from the Executioner and it is 3 shots.
Alright, let me talk to the counselor first.
Alex, you're gonna forget about the other stuff.
No, not.
She is, but don't worry about it.
You forgot about Diana Allers not 3 seconds after talking to her.
No, Raven. Raven, let it happen. I want to laugh at it.
The council has ordered a full review.
I want to laugh at Alex forgetting about things that are really easy to remember.
Together his coup attempt. But that isn't why I asked you here. The situation is growing urgent for my people. We're aware your crucible is still missing a key component.
The catalyst. Do you know something?
Not exactly, but there is an artifact on our homeworld, Thessia, known only to highest levels of my government.
What is it?
With any luck, it's a means to help you locate the catalyst. The artifact is kept in a temple located at these coordinates. I've ordered a scientific team to meet you there.
If this artifact is so important, why keep it hidden?
Every species in the Citadel has its secrets, Commander. But this one, in the wrong hands, would upset the balance of galactic power.
The Reapers are doing that right now.
Which is why I'm bringing this to you.
Why the sudden cooperation?
The Reapers' progress has changed everything. The matriarchs are growing desperate. For the first time in our history, Thessia is vulnerable. For all our intellect, we're outmatched by Reaper firepower.
I'll do what I can.
Whether you know it or not, you've become the sole ray of hope in a very dark night. Goddess be with you.
Alright, let's go talk about Elcor.
You remember.
Do you remember?
Human, I must speak
Not by
to
your
you
own
about
efforts, but you remembered.
What is it?
That is the most I've ever seen an Elko move the entire time we've been in this fucking
my
series.
home world. The Reapers have come, holding sorrow.
This is also why I wanted you to wait to go to Dakuna, because he was going to ask you to go there
Our
anyways.
forces can rescue them. Urgently, please. All the other races have turned us aside.
How do your people fight?
Proudly, with BI-assisted infantry.
I'll be right back.
Our soldiers carry heavy weapons into battle mounted on their backs. Mixed pride and shame. Our enemies have called us living tanks, as well as names less flattering.
If the Reapers are already there...
Desperately, you are the only one who might make the attempt. Small hope. Perhaps we can evacuate some of our civilians when your forces arrive. Anxiously, I will remain here for news. Please hurry. Dakuna burns.
Now, where's that sorry strategist? Where the fuck is she?
Look everywhere.
It says she's here. I feel like it should be this girl, but
Go to the small balcony area past the Spectre door.
okay.
This fucking place is really weird about where it has people located.
Oh, it says it's over by the she's over by the offices. It says.
Yes, that's what it says, but that's not always where they are.
Nope.
Then I got nothing for you.
Yeah, it's her right here, but something's not letting me interact with her. I'll probably have to reload this area.
Spectre status recognized.
Let's go to at least Puerta.
Now arriving at Puerta.
Excuse me. I recovered the rings of Elune. They're waiting in Bay D-24.
That's wonderful. Thank you. My people will treat this miraculous find as a call to support their local hospitals.
In the labs.
I came across this treatment plan at a chemical plant. Could it help?
Treatment? What is... I've never seen this kind of process before.
Huh. Probably experimental. It's a long shot, but let's run some tests and see if it might work for our patient.
I have to wonder what's stopping just a random schmuck going, oh yeah, by the way, I was here to pick up 25,000 credits. I was told by Shepard to come to docking bay D24. It's like, oh yeah, sure, here.
Well, how many of them actually know that the Normandy's at docking bay D24?
Well, the fact that Shepard keeps on saying this to so many people, I imagine that word would spread through the grapevine.
I recovered the Code of the Ancients from Dakuna. It's waiting for you in Bay D-24.
Spectre status recognized. Please, one moment, please. Now arriving at
Okay, Apollo's Cafe. And courtyard.
I have to wonder something. Oh wait, no, I can't say it. It's for the first. It's for the first mission of the Citadel DLC.
Found another one. Yeah, the guys in Zakara did too. Disarmed there safely. No casualties. Nice work.
I pulled this from a Geth jamming tower. Maybe you can use it.
How the hell did you... Never mind. Tech like this, I don't care where it came from. I'll have my people run with this. When the war comes back here, maybe we can save more lives.
I love that. Just Shepard walks up to you, it's like, I pulled this from a Geth jamming tower. Here, maybe it'll help. What? How did... You know what? Never mind. I'm not even gonna bother with it. This'll help. Thanks.
Of course. We can have ships at the colony in 36
really funny
hours.
to me.
Do you need medical support?
No, evacuating the colony is more than enough. Thank you, Ambassador.
Ambassador?
I'm coordinating actions for the fleet while we're here. Evacuating colonies, bolstering Turian defense lines. I think it was right here. 3 years ago to the day.
What?
This was where Saren's assassins fired at me. I'd just gotten to the Citadel. I didn't think I needed my barriers up. My mistake.
Saren had assassins after you?
Right. I disabled the Geth and found that recording that proved he was working with the Reapers. I went to Ilium and tried to inform the authorities, but Saren's mercenaries attacked me. I barely escaped. I stowed away on a Turian freighter and came out here. I thought I was safe.
You never told me about this. How bad was it?
Got me in the arm. They used polonium rounds. I was running a fever in minutes. It was the first time I'd been really hurt on my pilgrimage. I ran to the council embassy, asked for protection, offered the data on Seren. The Turian clerk called me Soot Rat. He threatened to have me tossed off the station if I didn't leave.
I wish that clerk could see you now.
He just did. That was him back there. I don't think he remembers me.
Maybe we should go have a little talk with that clerk.
I spent 3 years waiting to come back and make his life hell. But when I finally saw him, he was just a clerk whose people desperately need help.
Which they'll get, thanks to you. Nice work, Ambassador.
This war is more important than grudges and prejudice. Maybe he and I both needed to grow up a little.
The difference is that you helped when it counted.
Thanks, Shepard. So did you. Everything looks so peaceful. In here, you can almost forget about the war.
I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. Maybe these heating stabilizer schematics could help.
This is amazing. The colonists, my sister, will be most pleased. Thank you. I am in your debt.
Here, resolving all these conflicts. Okay. There, I ain't got nothing to
Just
say.
Shepard growing some big ass ears in here and fucking everything. He's like, here's a little thing to help you. And I find on my harebrained adventures.
I mean, don't you see it? They're huge. You could fly with those things.
God damn it.
Alright, let's go see if that war strategist will take our data now.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. 1 moment.
It did say that if you buy some stuff from the actual shop, you may have to reload or leave the Citadel and come back in order to give them.
Okay, here we
Excuse
go.
me. I'm Commander Shepard. If you promise to be careful, I've got something for you.
A Reaper code fragment. Yes, I can use this to try to predict their strategic processes. We might be able to save a few worlds with this, Commander. Thank you.
And last one is in the main, in the Normandy docking area.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
It's you being a helpful little renegade.
I have a little brother. He went off planet.
This is a renegade playthrough.
Hung with a lousy crowd. A week before the Reapers, my brother sent me this excited message. He'd found an organization with lots of
Look, as renegade as I am, there's only as renegade. I can only be so renegade with some of these options.
White and yellow armor, man.
So he has terrible sense of fashion. I don't know what to tell you.
I recovered Prothean data drives from Garbug. I'll have them brought here.
Commander Shepard, thank you. I'm sure that'll help with, any operations we have going.
Alright. That is all of our deliveries for the time being.
Commander?
I probably don't have time for it, but I really want to. Real fast, we gotta head back to Dakuna and grab this data.
98%.
Wow, what fucking spite. Oh, that's so dumb.
Excuse me?
You didn't start a
Oh.
you didn't start a mission, so they were still coming.
Reapers eluded.
Yeah, I haven't done a new mission. Yeah. Okay. Oltan. Interestingly enough, they were not on Dakuna.
They fled to the moon. This is a refugee camp.
Hmm.
You would have heard if you paid attention to the Elcor.
Faster than light jump successful.
Sarcastically. Why would I pay attention to those overgrown meat tanks?
Jeez. Alright then.
Okay, Cerberus.
Fuck.
I'm gonna get this started, but we aren't gonna be able to finish it at all.
Oh no.
You have 12 minutes.
This mission is dire.
It's rough.
You started, it is rough.
There's activity across most of the planet.
What about the temple?
Javik is
You
a
raised the
necessity on this mission.
Negative. All channels are scrambled across.
Yeah, I always bring Javik on this one because it's just
The
you
mission's
should really
looking
bring
really
Javik
dicey.
here.
This
Javik
is
and
too
Liara.
important. It's now or never.
Liara is
Shepard,
Liara is
that's my
coming with
home
you
down there.
regardless.
I have to go.
It's her
Okay.
home.
Then get to the
Yeah.
shuttle and let's do this.
There. That's my home down there. I have to go. Alright, then fucking get to the shuttle. What the hell are you waiting for? The hell are you still standing next to me for?
Just gonna switch up her outfit for a bit.
Why did... She has power recharge outfits. What are you doing?
I give her a power damage outfit. That's what I did.
Mad woman.
Dylan, when has Alex made a logical decision?
Damn. No, fuck you. You don't get to turn my own shit against me.
Then don't make the wrong argument. I don't know what to tell you. Alex,
What?
you didn't give the power magnifier SMG thing to Liara.
Whatever. Now tell me which one of these sides of this power should I got?
I mean, you're not going to use it either way, so I could have.
I've
said
been
nothing,
using
but
flare.
You used it once this entire session,
I used
No,
it
she
3
hasn't.
times.
No.
and that's the
On
most
one
I've
planet.
seen you use it.
You're fucking lying.
Pierce.
Prove damage.
Liara has no health. What the heck? She has 300 health.
It's Slam. Slam is a better power than Pull.
I don't like Slam at all.
Well, you're wrong. It's Lift, but better.
Or I could just kill them.
Oh wow, the
Liara,
Reapers are already there in
anything more on
force.
this artifact?
These coordinates the counselor gave you are for the Temple of Athame. My mother took me there once. It's several thousand years old. And for some reason, it has classified government funding.
Sounds like we're on the right trail.
What if we're too late? My people are dying down there.
Your empathy is a weakness. You must numb yourself to loss.
Venezia took you to this temple?
I was just a child. I thought it was a history lesson, but now, maybe there was more to it.
What do you mean?
I went digging through her old files. She had heavily encrypted records on this place, some dating back centuries. I still can't crack most of them. Whatever's going on, it's well hidden.
I've studied your old mission reports. Your mother was indoctrinated.
Yes. We had to kill her.
Yet it did not stop you from fighting. As I said, steel yourself. Many more lives will be lost.
We can't ignore that people are dying. The Reapers may not have mercy, but we do.
It is their indifference that gives them power.
Then let's show them there's another way.
I'm pretty sure it's the laser that can instantly
Yeah,
vaporize
I
anything.
don't
That's
think
their
their
power.
indifference is what giving them all the power. I'm pretty sure it's the super advanced technical death lasers that are giving them all the murder power. Just a thought.
This can't be happening. My home.
Look at how many bodies are just behind them right now.
Exposed up here.
Let's get down.
You must be Commander Shepard.
Oh, wow.
Running out of ammunition.
That's a lot of bodies. That's a lot of bodies.
You just walked over a stack of them.
You just keep on stepping
Just
on them.
walking
There's so
over
many
them.
that I walk over some without noticing. Holy shit.
Commander, we heard. The barrier's been breached.
You're still a heartless bastard. You walked over a bunch of dead bodies. How dare you?
Keep an eye. There can be husks that are like to the left of the barrier. It is hard. I didn't notice, and I'm like, why is this section going on for so long?
Yes, Alex, the husks are the problem when you've got a brute charging.
I can hear Laura, a couple of those, sorry, are Laura Bailey. You can hear it in their voice.
Laura Bailey voices like almost all of the Asari NPCs.
That's Laura Bailey.
Someone get me a location on our snipers. Yes, ma'am.
If you've seen FMA, she's Lust from FMA.
Hold this grid at all costs.
She's not doing her Lust voice right now, though, clearly.
Yeah.
Shore up the barrier. But our perimeter's collapsing, and I'm
It's much
getting my
closer to her
people out
Kate
of here.
Diaz voice.
This is important. We need
Oh yeah, it's also Kate Diaz from Gears.
Unless you can give me a good reason to stay, we're not dying for a field of rubble.
What exactly were you told about me?
I know my batteries are
What's
low.
your name? Mission details were classified, which just means we'll die without knowing why.
This comes from the highest levels of your government. They can't risk a leak.
Standing here dying 3 at a time is risky too. Care to give us a reason?
It's too complicated. I need to get into the temple, and you're gonna help me do it.
You're too late. One of our outposts lost contact with the scientists over there.
I still need to reach them.
Get that gunship moving! Now! I'm not sacrificing my people just because some human I've never met says I should. I don't know you, but I do know if I don't pull my people out, they're all dead.
Wait! I sense you're the lineage of a leader. A warrior's skill and cunning. They are strong in your genes. But you've grown tired of them. You're exhausted by defeat, and now you worry you don't have the courage left to go on.
By the goddess, are you...
Find your resolve. This war can end if you do.
He knows what he's talking about.
I don't doubt it. This is Lieutenant Quarian. Hold your positions. I want a path carved to the temple. Outpost Tychus, we've got people coming your way.
If you don't have him, you will have to pass a speech check, otherwise she will not help you. And you have to go this route alone and fight a lot more enemies.
I was here years ago. To see the city burning like this is...
It can be rebuilt. Just worry about the next 20 meters. Watch it!
This has to end.
Got that gunship giving us backup. Good thing.
Yeah!
Staggered approach! Try to use cover!
Let's see.
Hello?
Hello.
What was the last thing you heard from me?
You told us about this route and how it's much harder to get through because of how
My controller is acting up, so making sure.
Yeah!
I
And that's
hate
why
how stupid
love
Slam.
Slam.
I hate how
No, I
stupid
love
Slam looks. It's awful.
No, it doesn't look bad. It looks hilarious. You don't have appreciation for humor. That shit's funny.
Holy fuck.
Bouncing someone 10 feet in the air. So lifting someone up 12 feet in the air, then bouncing them another 8 feet in the air after slamming them back to the ground is fucking funny.
I can do that with pull and throw. It's not special. I can do that with literally any biotic power. It's not special. All it is a waste of a cooldown on something that could be a lot more destructive.
Then use flare if you want destruction. Pull and throw aren't anywhere near, don't do anywhere near as much damage as
Biotic combos say otherwise.
You can. I'm pretty sure you can combo with slam.
You can combo slam if you hit them before they hit the ground, which is half of a second.
Get good at timing.
You have to pretty much hope that Shepard throws it correctly.
Target slam with one of your compatriots and then throw flare at them at the same time.
It actually says Flare is a terrible power to do that. Because Flare has a little bit more of a wind-up than every other power.
And hit it with warp.
Are those Arachnite spore pods or some shit?
Yep.
Oh joy. Alex, here's as good a place to stop as any. You're at time.
What's up with the loading on this door?
Perfect place to stop. It's telling you.
Yeah. Oh, I can't even save.
Well, I guess you get to redo it when we get back.
Wow. Oh no! Don't tell me the game had a soft crashing right now. Just not loading the next area.
This is what you get for trying to be cheeky.
Alright. Well, I guess we'll try again on Wednesday, y'all, but...
The destruction of Thessia will have a slight anticlimactic pause.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you all for coming. I hope you had a wonderful evening, and I'll see you next time.